Welcome to the top where we talk all things hip hop. It's your boy Red IAV and my homie JV.
Yep.
Yo, we are here, roundtable edition. We with some friends.
Sir.
Got my homie HB with us.
Yes, sir.
My homie Cory Cifax, and this is a long time coming. I've been trying to plan this low key.
You know what's crazy? The first day you asked me to do this, I thought of two names immediately. It's like, man, you be on the same way sometimes.
Yep.
And it was y'all too, 100%, 100%.
That's love.
Yeah,
let's go.
I want to give y'all some time because obviously y'all be dabbling in a lot of different things. I guess I'll start here at HB. Like, tell the people who you are, what you do.
Well, it's HB, old Dirty Bachelor, curator of many things. I DJ. I do a lot of things, and if I say something that offend anybody, I'm just let you know. I've been doing this for a long time.
What we got the credentials?
So,
I've
been doing this for a very long time.
Bro, let me hold a source, bro.
Man,
see the murder?
I've been doing this for a very
First of all,
long time.
you gotta understand, magazines ain't even a thing no more. That's hard. That's hard.
Pun?
Yes.
Come on, man.
Yo.
So talk to somebody who cares. Just want to let you know. But we're here, and I appreciate you for having me.
What else? What do you, for the folks who don't know, what do you do? You know, talk about your DJing, talk about all those sorts of things.
Well, I dropped
your amp show.
a mixed cloud, a little mix. Practice, try to really, curate my craft and get better and grow. So I drop a mix, mostly like R&B, rap. Depends on what I'm feeling, what's out. And I got a show on AMP, The Bachelor Party, every Thursday. Sometimes we have local business. Sometimes we have local artists come on. We talk. We kind of curate the playlist around whatever they got going on.
Yeah.
And we just have a good time, baby. About 2 hours, get in and out, get you ready for the week. The weekend.
I was telling John, I listened in on one time. You had some homies on. It sounded like the male lip service at one point.
Yeah, it got a little next level. We try to keep an open platform. It's a judgment-free space, and sometimes people be having things on their mind, and it goes left sometimes. And we try to reel it back in and get back to the source of things, and you never know. But we try to keep it PG because you never know who's listening. So
yeah.
Be mindful when you pull up, but definitely come through.
No, definitely check that out. Because the amp show, especially too. Obviously, we've known that you have like an amazing taste in music, and
some would say
100%.
But I definitely appreciate you being on the show, man.
Thank
Cory,
you.
man, what you got going on, man?
Man, mine is not as cool as all of that. Like mine,
where your newspapers at? Pull them up.
He came with a lot of vibes that I'm not bringing, bro. Like I came in like I'm unprepared. HB got the whole I see his bottle it's crazy over here.
I don't think that's how NFTs work, but he got NFTs.
Yeah, that's my man Portfolio right there.
We're walking human NFT.
Bro, I just came from a birthday party. Like I'm doing mad dad stuff.
Let's go.
But nah, yeah, I'm Cory. Rapper, writer, videographer. Started a business called Good Shot Cory.
Yeah,
that's what I live off of. I love rap. I don't think I could ever stop rapping if nobody listened. I still rap because it's therapy. So I love rap. So to be here talking about this, you already know we already do this already. So
yeah.
You left a photographer off your list.
Photographer,
keep a camera on deck.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I did these joints.
Let him know.
I'm surgical with it.
That number just went up.
You know what I'm saying?
Today's price.
No, man. Man. I appreciate. Obviously, we've known y'all for ever, and
over a decade.
Yeah, and the inspiration from this podcast is literally all the culmination of all the different conversations that we have had,
100%.
One way or another. And I'm like, man, we need to get in one space. We need to build a space for people to have these kinds of conversations. I was telling John, nowadays it's kind of like the conversation that people have around rap is usually only trendy stuff, the gossip stuff or whatever, but like the top 5 barbershop conversations are starting to fade away, and and that's kind of like, it's kind of sad because it's like, man, those are the ones that give life, at least, and then everybody felt like they have a voice in those kind of conversations. You know what I mean? And so I'm like, we gotta bring that back. We're not gonna let that die. We're not gonna let that go. But yeah, man, let's get into it, man. One question for every single body here. I wanted to start off with just kind of like some lightweight stuff. We're gonna get into the heavier stuff. What draws you to rap? What draws you to hip hop? Why this genre? Why this culture?
Man. Well, sure. I mean, well, one, it's like, there's so many worlds that you can learn from in rap. You know what I mean? And you feel like you're getting like honest opinion about something that's happening. Yeah. I think that's what initially drew me. And then when I started rapping, I felt like, man, this is cathartic. I didn't have the words for this, but man, this is cathartic. Man, this is like therapy. I'm looking at my words like, oh, that's how I think. Mm-hmm. I didn't even realize that's how I feel about that. You know what I mean? So that's what drew me to it.
Yeah, is this for me too, or
it's everybody?
For me, it's like it was just instilled from like my mom. Yeah, growing up, it was crazy because it is and it ain't. Like my mom was heavy West Coast. And if anybody know me, I'm all East Coast. Everybody in my family, Pox the man, Biggie for me, Biggie and Ho. But like most people could like got songs like family songs for my family, like all my brothers and sisters. NWA, Ice Cube, Gangsta. Yes. We all spit that from front to back, 6-minute song, starting at 10 years old. Everybody just know that song, bro. Yeah. And like that just, from those roots on, I don't know why I went different than everybody else. Why Big just influenced me so much, but like that's for me.
That's what's up.
You got it. You hope my fault.
Go ahead. You good.
You gotta tell them what you came out to on your wedding, bro.
You already know that. Little Dipset, Killer Cam.
I'm like, this the trillest wedding I ever been at.
Right?
Young Guru.
I'm like, I should have did this, bro.
The hardest march. Last 2 decades.
Originally, I wanted like a pink meat and a celly. You know what I mean? I didn't know Tim was gonna let that happen. I didn't want to ruin her day.
Come with the phone, bro.
Yo, coming out to a magazine cover for your marches.
I was about to get computers putin', you know what I'm saying?
Get computers putin'.
Yes, sir.
American flag bandanas.
Right. No, that's man. First of all, the bandana conversation is a whole nother conversation. I think that's a high school conversation too. But like, I think, and I'll let you go after this. But I think you talk about your moms, and I remember. Growing up for me, it was all Southern rap because I grew up in Tennessee, and so everything was either 3 6 Mafia, 8-Ball, MJG, Yo Gotti, like young Yo Gotti, like when he was just moving mixtapes, and
people was getting stabbed at his concert.
It was a different time, and I was younger, so I didn't have to. You know what I mean? I wasn't in the club, so nothing like that. But when I got older, my dad, like my dad's weird because he listened to everything. And so when I got older, like my dad, and I shared the story before, like my dad was selling drugs and stuff like that. So we'd be riding around town, he making his runs, and he'll put in like Styles P. He'll put in like Jay. He'll put in like State Property. So like I'm just in the back seat listening to this, like and then it just stuck. And so like, and I also tell a story about how my brother, my half brother left the CD jackets. We don't see these no more because nobody see them. But it was like 30 CDs, and they were also these same East Coast. I think Twisted was in there and stuff like that too. And I was like, oh, what is this? This is different because like I listen to rap, but like, and I remember one distinctive moment where I was like, man, rap means something to me. I remember going to the theaters with my mom to see Fade to Black. And for a kid like in Jackson, Tennessee, a small little hick town, to go and see like this bigger than life thing happen and this body of art being made, I'm like, yo, this is it. Like something is here for me,
Yeah,
jackets.
Probably for me, it was more so just a soundtrack of my environment. Like my mom, like going back to mom's, like she went to school with speech from Arrested Development.
Word.
And then my uncle, he's probably like 11 years older than me. Like he come home with all the new stuff. Being with my grandparents, they listen to like Al Green. And then I'm listening to this rap music, and they're sampling these same things.
Yeah.
So it was always just a combination of all these people that kind of inspired me. It was just a style, and they were speaking the language, and they were talking like how we were talking, just around the way. So it just kind of went from there.
Yeah.
You know.
Hip hop is such a thing that we love so much, but I am curious, with the current environment and the current state of things, like what is y'all least favorite things surrounding hip hop right now? Like a conversation that people have about hip hop, or like stigma or something that's happening in the culture that you're like, I hate whenever this comes. So why does this need to come up?
Mine is all it's the same thing. It's like people that's not of the culture, how they view. A lot of people, the only thing they know about black people is like rap, right?
Yeah.
So one, like African American black people, it's a wide variety. Like no two people are alike, right?
Yeah.
But some people, it's like black people that don't like rap, that don't like, that's not they prefer. But if you don't like that to a certain group of people, then you ain't black, right? And I don't like that, like that shit don't make you like who you are, right? So I just don't like certain prejudices that come with surrounding that. I think it is one the verse that Jay-Z had on American Gangster with the whole Don Iman situation.
Oh yeah,
how this dude called a group of like mostly black women nappy head hoes, and out of nowhere the conversation around that was like, oh well, rap is bad. Rap is like, oh, hold on, man. What does this have to do with anything? Like, so when it comes to like movies depicting certain stuff, because this was his response. It's okay. Television, any other form of like entertainment is fine, but when because rap is doing the same thing, it's just like telling a story, right?
Yeah.
When they're telling a story, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, you glorifying that lifestyle.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. So.
Right.
I don't like that either. And the fight back is like, well, you know, we don't believe the movie. We believe you.
Yeah. Come on, man.
I love that line too. I missed the part where it stopped being about I miss.
Damn right.
What do my lyrics have to do with this?
Yeah, that's my next topic. I think one for me, and this before you got here, I was talking about. So there's this chick. I think her name is Ice something.
Ice Spice.
Ice Spice. She got a song called Munch, and
never heard it.
There's it's TikTok viral right now, but there's a clip of her performing this song in front of I don't know, maybe 1,000 people, like in a club or something like that. When the chorus comes on, everybody is singing. Soon as that verse hit, it's radio silent. It's dead. Don't nobody know this song. And I think like for me, I'm like, dang, I remember remembering whole verses.
Right.
Like that's, you talk about Cam. That's Cam's, Get 'Em Girls. It's like I remember that song front to back. In a lot of songs on Purple Haze. But I think the thing that I don't like is kind of like there's this conversation around TikTok being like the next thing to push music or whatever. But ultimately, people don't even care about your music. Or like on the grand scheme of things when it comes to like TikTok. Your song goes viral, you get some streams because that's the way it works. But longevity, like nobody remembers you. Nobody knows your song. Nobody really believes in your brand. There was this TikTok person, and this wasn't an artist, who like they have 1.5 million followers, and they organized a hangout, like a meetup. 1.5 million followers. Nobody showed up to the meetup. She's like,
that's
they thinking that that translate. That don't translate.
Yeah, right.
So, like I think that's my thing. It's like don't get me wrong, I like TikTok. I'm a fan, but like I think I'm tired of like people thinking that TikTok is moving music forward when it's just not. It's just another avenue.
I got two questions for you off that. Then one, how long y'all think TikTok gonna be? Is it just the flavor, or is it sometimes the flavor sticks?
I don't think that's going anywhere.
I think it's here.
I don't think it's here for music. I think it's here for a different kind of world domination. But I don't think it's music. Music ain't gonna benefit from that.
So off that, let's say do stick around. Do y'all think some artist is gonna come through and like, okay, I'm only making 30-second songs.
It's almost like that now.
My song is just
the songs are getting about 2 minutes long, 2.5.
Yeah, they are, right?
The songs are super short.
See, because the thing is during the ringtone era, there still were short songs. Okay. But I know the whole Soulja Boy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I know that. We know that. We know Pretty Boy Swag. We know the entire song. Mm-hmm. But we don't, like, for some reason, the way that TikTok kind of services things up, it's like, there's no incentive for you to listen past whatever is on this app or whatever. Like, they don't provide an avenue for you to get out and dive into this person's catalog brand. But, like, so I think TikTok is here to stay. I think they're like, they're supposed to release a record label or something. Like, they're supposed to have like a record label.
Oh, TikTok records?
Streaming service.
Hey, you want your manager dancing all in your video? Come on over to TikTok Road.
Bro, it be looking so robotic. I'm like, this is crazy, bro. I just realized I'm just older now, but like,
I don't know. I just feel like
upper body movements.
Yeah, it's like that's it, bro. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6.
Yeah. I mean, with that, necessarily the people that's making these dances don't even be like of the culture. No offense,
and you can tell.
Remember,
and then you'll see somebody other culture doing it. Like
that's what I remember when the Renegade came out. Yeah. That was like some 9-year-old black girl made that. But I mean,
everybody else got to shine.
But like an older white girl took it. She made it more popular. And then when I want to say Aaron Gordon did the dunk contest, he invited them out instead of the girl. I'm like, have you lost your mind?
He ain't do his Googles.
You know, Black Twitter did his thing, and then for the All-Star game, they actually got the girl to come out and like perform a little bit at the halftime.
But even that is like, I don't want to see you perform. TikTok, I don't care. I don't care about your dance, bro. You have a 30-second dance. Yeah. Soulja Boy had us doing the whole entire bro.
It was like cha-cha slide.
Soulja Boy had us doing Atlanta line dancing. I don't care about your 30-second dances, your 30-second. Like, that's not going to move culture forward. It's here for a little bit. It moves on. But, I mean, shout out to the young girl. It's just like, dog. Like,
it's that microwave era.
Yeah. Even more, because they've been saying that since I've been in elementary. But, like y'all said, songs is getting shorter.
Yeah.
Everything got to be at the tip of your fingers that fast, man.
Yeah. It sounds mad familiar to me.
Give me them 30 seconds.
There we go.
Songs,
I think TikTok is going to be here for a long time. And I think, because when you mention ringtones, bro, like, we had ringtones in our era. And that joint actually moved us.
Yeah.
I mean, we got some whack stuff out of it, but it moved us in a business way that we had never before. You know what I mean?
What was it? Lil Flip was the first person to game over.
Yeah.
So they went platinum off ringtones.
Everybody just hustling, bro. Like, before it was ringtones, and I think now they're gonna figure out how to use the TikTok thing. Obviously, you gonna figure out the best way to use it. I kind of get it. I just realized with a lot of rap stuff, like I'm like, I'm just old and comfortable.
Right.
Like I'm not looking for much anymore. Like I find my people. I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't need to know who the next. Did you hear the new? I get to him.
I'm at that phase.
You know what I'm saying? Like I get to him if I get to him. Yeah. Otherwise, I got these unknown cats.
I think the one thing I'll say about that the difference is, and again I bring up the great soldier. Draco. I don't think you're gonna get a Soulja Boy out of the TikTok era. I think you've gotten that kind of person. Like for example, you got a Joe Buttons out of the internet era. You got the Draco, the Soulja Boy out of the ringtone era. And these people have found a way to like literally kind of break the system and people fall at that mode. And I think the thing with TikTok is like it's on. I mean, it's a Chinese owned app. Yeah. There's no real structure for like, especially people of color to like break through, make a ton of money. Sure. Like you look at a TikTok creator fund. You know what this is like. So they have like for the people who have larger followings and stuff like that, and they supposed to have like a money in a pot that they get like paid from, and it's like they get paid like thousands of dollars like every other month or whatever. When they likely command most of the traffic and stuff like that come on these platforms. Yeah. It's like, like Soulja Boy literally sold 1 billion ringtones, bro. Like he had like a 1 out. He had a crazy. He definitely freaked the system. But like, I don't know if you're gonna get those kind of entrepreneurs or those kind of business people out of the TikTok.
No, that's what you do. You cook your wave up, and then you go and get you a cute little next door European descent woman. There you go. And you flood all your products.
you put her in the girdle on the plane.
I don't think he's wrong. Like the musicians off there probably not making the lane, but the dancers actually are, bro. Gotta like, work together. Some of them like trying to make like acting careers off of it.
Yeah.
Go get Kathy.
You say go get Kathy.
Go get Kathy and work your move. That's what we gonna do.
I don't think you're wrong at all.
HB said, "Go complain to somebody you care." He said he's gonna offend you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. Facts.
My fault.
Way to go.
Speaking of rap entrepreneurs, I want to get to. So we all are. Everybody here at this table will probably say that Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time, right? Is that
I would say
one or two. I switch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay, I got two things. One is not close. Two, number two, who is this two that's in the conversation?
The one B.
I'm not trying to make an argument. I'm just curious who's this.
Okay, so I mean, look.
You gonna say him?
Oh, I know. I think I know who it is. Who is it?
I want to know who you think I'm gonna say.
It better be you or Dylon.
It's Lupe. Is it Lupe?
It is Lupe.
You're not about to tell me Lupe is number one.
Watch your mouth. Listen, man. Hey, listen.
Phenomenal lyrics.
You don't
I love Lupe. I love Lupe.
Nah, listen. Hov has been my top since I was a kid, and low key the way my 1 and 2 work is Hov just dropped.
Who dropped? Yeah,
like Hov drop a verse is like, okay, now he number one again.
When that dinosaurs came on, Lupe. My bad, bro.
Was that the mural? No, murals is like top 5.
Oh, come on, man. I thought you was joking. You serious? Murals is crazy.
No, Lupe crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying.
If I had my top 5 lyricists, he might be number one.
But that's where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a sort of a technician type of like, what can you do? What have you proven? And he's done a lot of different things. And I'm like, how you getting this off?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How am I liking what you talking about?
Yeah.
And this ain't nothing I'm interested in. Like,
at all, right? Yeah, I feel you on that.
Like,
I feel you on that.
And a lot of the decoding, like figuring out, like, once you, it's kind of an experience. Like, once you get it, you like,
you know what's
that
crazy?
Was crazy.
I would say, and I'm gonna get back to Jay or whatever, but I feel like he's as deep as people think Jay-Z is.
Right.
Like every time, like
or
people
Nas.
try to break down or Nas. Nas is not deep. All he tells us to do is drink alkaline water. I'm tired of you telling us to drink alkaline water.
Said, damn, I'm a gun, yo. It's like I'm a gun or something.
It's like I'm a gun. That was Illmatic. I mean, it's still Illmatic, right?
It's like I'm a gun.
It's like I'm a gun.
Oh, man. I know some people that I hate with everything y'all just said.
That's a fact. I like,
that's what I'm saying.
I trade lightly with that.
I appreciate
Lupe. Is that not right?
It's like I'm a gun, yo.
It's like I'm a gun, yo.
Damn.
I trade lightly with Nas because I ain't trying to get choked out by a book bag.
A little jazz sport around your neck. Oh, they shooting.
Made you
No, but I feel like Lupe, he unlike them two, he'll build actual layers.
That's what I'm saying,
you know
bro.
what I
It's
mean?
just
Like,
a lot to it. I'm just like, It's a technician. It's work. It's craftsmanship,
Them
bro.
triple entendres.
This is crazy.
Talking about.
No, that's Lupe.
Baby throwing them in.
That's what I'm saying. That's why. So I gotta give it up.
That's what I'm saying. So one or two, and then depending on whatever old album I'm listening to. But I mean, like, it's one or two. One of them gonna be up there. Yeah. Reasonable Doubt and American Gangster for me for Hove is just cementing. Like that. Like I don't know who's topping, like, in my head.
No, I heard what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean,
Doubt for me.
But I do want to get this conversation because, okay, there's been a lot of talk. DJ Khaled's album just got released a couple weeks ago. God did.
Let's go.
If you haven't heard DJ Khaled say that phrase on your like timeline or something,
I heard Asai say it.
Right. On this album, there is a song. The self-titled track, God did. It's Jay, Wayne, Ross, not in that order. And before it even came out, and I think I hit you up about this. Young Guru, who was Jay-Z's engineer, said that this was probably one of Jay-Z's greatest verses of all time.
That's insane.
You say that, and that's what I'm saying. As soon as Lance told me, I'm like, okay, this verse about to be trash.
Oh, man. I'm glad y'all saying that, bro. I'm like, we gotta stop gassing, bro. Like,
it was good. I don't think
it was good, but come on,
But I really
man.
enjoyed Lil Wayne's verse.
I saw a lot of cats who say Wayne killed him.
I ain't gonna do that, but I will say all three of them did.
But
got off, bro.
Yeah.
But give me hope.
Wayne got
6 minutes.
Wayne got a 16.
Yeah,
he got a 16,
and Jay got the rest.
Well, look, how many,
like 8
I hear
minutes.
what you said.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, how many billionaires came from Wayne crib? All right. What else?
Drake.
It's Drake.
Tiger.
Nicki got half a Billy. Nicki got to have half a Billy.
All right, but including LeBron, he a rock boy, so that count 4.
Hey, he ain't count B though.
Yeah.
Right. On what though?
Yeah,
I mean, he got some writing credits on that new album though, that new Beyonce album. But anyways, all I have to say is, I definitely don't think that this is Jay-Z's hardest verse. I think
it's up there though. I'm not gonna lie.
I think it's top 20.
No, 100%.
I give you top 20, but, and it'll probably be 19 for me.
At the same time, if you ask me whole grades, I wouldn't even be able to tell you.
Well, let's talk about it.
That's what I'm saying.
But I think of songs, bro.
Let's talk about it. I really want us to like pick maybe 1, 2, or 3 whole verses that probably impacted you the most, or that you think are probably the hardest verses,
like of all time.
Okay, I gotta go home real quick. I got the whole album.
The theme song to The Sopranos plays in the key of life on my mental piano. I got a strange way of seeing life.
Let's go.
He had a joint on 444. One of my favorite lines is actually a recent line, and it's super simple. This was meant to be a haiku. Y'all remember that?
Yes.
I'm like, but my life is too wide to sit inside and line the two. I'm just, you thought I was wide, so I'm at the cleanest.
Yeah.
30 money, like the Texas. But this was meant to be a haiku. That whole verse, if you listen, I think that was Smile or something like that.
Yes, it was.
Was it Smile or was it?
It was
up the coins. Which one was that?
That's
Their eyes.
Your eyes.
Yeah.
He blacked. I don't know if cats realize he blacked on that verse.
Yeah.
But if we talking about all time, it's hard because like Reasonable Doubt's one of my favorite albums, and that song Regrets is a super vulnerable, real song. I couldn't even I don't even know about quotables on that, but it's just like he was just being real and honest. I don't know. What you laying on?
All.
I mean, for our first one, I'll throw out there. This is gonna be untraditional, I think, but it is from American Gangster. But it's American Dreaming. I think, and obviously it's just kind of like a straight story all the way through. But I think, through that whole album, I wish I could put that whole album up for hardest verse of all time. Because through that whole album, it's kind of like it's not a glorification of
at all.
Being a drug dealer, being a gangster. Nope. It's like a realistic picture. Yeah. And I think American Dreaming does that. Prey does that on there too, which I like, but I ain't gonna throw that up there.
It's a lot of hindsight.
Yeah.
In perspective.
I think I got mine. It's gonna be that first verse on that Suit and Tie.
Oh my God. We're not gonna do this. Bro. We're not gonna do this. That's crazy.
Started the Kanye Jay-Z beef. Let's
Now that I got my
You know what's crazy though? I don't think I could pick a. I don't know, dude. I don't know if Kanye. I don't know if Kanye and Jay come together to create Jay-Z's hardest verses.
Like, I don't know because like see again with Hov, I only think of songs, bro. Yeah. And that what was it? I Love Him So or whatever it's called.
Me too. That's one of the hardest verses, bro. Oh man, bro.
I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, because as soon as you said that, I was like, I don't know, because that's.
Well, that's not. That don't count though. Like Kanye got like a 4 on there.
What about the?
He didn't need to rap. He didn't need to rap.
That's my point.
But he brought it out of him though.
He right. He said Diamond Remix, bro. Businessman.
That's like a line every entrepreneur.
What about the 2-seater in the 911?
No. Go ahead to the ocean in my backyard. That's cold though.
What?
I get mad every time.
I'm gonna say this about.
I make it to that part of that song, I'm mad at it.
Bro, this is the thing about Jay, right? Because I was explaining this to Sam the other day. Sam said something about Jay, and they started a whole argument. But I'm like, I was talking to him about "Don't Kill My Vibe" in the remix.
Okay.
And I'm like,
spouse
up in the clouds, me and my spouse,
bro.
And I said, bro, that voice was hard. He was like, he said, what person can say up in the clouds, me and my spouse,
fire,
and then we say that's cold? Like that's not cold. And I'm like, wait. No. I said, you can't separate like the fact that this is a real person. You know what I'm saying? Like he really up in the clouds, and his spouse is Beyonce.
That's all I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like it's different when it's the person who's saying it makes the difference, bro. Like he could say something where
I feel you, but I think I just watched the video on this. The problem with I appreciate rap. I think the whole thing about rap is like you like for people to brag, you like for people to talk that talk.
Yep.
It's like one of the few art forms that you could do it in. I think the problem, and I think Jay is one of the few people that get away with it. But I understand the perspective because. The problem with Jay is he makes it seem like it's your fault that you're not in his position. Right. That's my thing. Okay. It's like, so you gonna make it seem like I didn't work hard enough? Like, what are you talking about, bro?
I hear what you say. He do get a little pretentious. He said, what he say? He said, you say I'm bougie. I'm like, it's fine. I was trying to get y'all game for $9.99. But okay. You know what I mean? All right. I guess you just stay broke, brokey.
But that's
like that.
That's enjoy the projects.
Damn.
That's cool. Oodles and noodles is cool. That's cool.
Like when him and Drake was beefing, right? Like the source of him and Drake's beef. And Drake is like the art, like, bro, nobody care. Nobody's buying art, bro. You're buying art because you're rich. We can't collect art, bro. Like
that was the source of that beef.
No, the source of the beef was just because I think Jay-Z shaded Drake
because he was up and coming. You know, Hov throwing shots. Say whoever was supposed to be next on the throne, but
no, Drake started.
Drake
the shots.
said something about like coming for the throne.
Yeah,
and
watch me take it.
Right, exactly. Right.
And then he escalated it in an interview. He talked about it. And he like I don't know how he brought up Jay in this interview, and he brought up
the art, right? Exactly, and then that's when Jay made the first like song. Right?
Yes.
Sorry, Miss Drizzy. Yes, me to rap about the things I bought.
Oh yeah,
that was the we made a remix.
That was on the Draft Day remix.
Oh no, Draft Day remix.
And then Jay was like, "We all do it for the art. I can never hate though."
Yep.
And then from there, it started going. It started going. Yeah. It was. Which one y'all think was better? Them sneak dissing or the Wayne and Jay sneak dissing each other back and forth?
I would say Drake and because Wayne,
Jay.
Wayne's was like.
I feel like Jay.
No, I feel like
Jay just cooked Wayne. As far, but the Drake and Jay was more like back and forth.
Baby money. Let's keep it real.
That was hard, bro. I was done.
You got baby money. You ain't got my lady's money.
It's a fact.
That was a flex.
You ain't got my lady money. Because I don't even like that song, but that bar.
You don't like him? Come on.
No, that was different.
All right, we ain't gonna talk about how. Okay, we gonna have this. Okay, we gonna have a quick conversation about how that album is not that good.
Whoa!
It's not that good.
Watch the Throne?
Watch the Throne is not that good.
Watch the Throne without
No.
You gotta do the.
Like you don't believe that.
Bonus edition.
Let's pull the track list.
A lot of the best songs is like the bonus songs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's crazy. You just said that.
Prime time,
bro. I got it as a classic, bro.
Me too.
It's low key.
Let me just go to the track list just so you could, understand what you're saying.
Some of the stuff, some of the stuff, I think y'all like. Don't be careful because y'all might be like
mad
a
when they
prison
be
of the
sneaking
time.
Beyonce in the booth.
There we go.
No, the lift off is trash.
No Church in a While.
No, fire.
It's hard. It's hard.
Okay, lift off. Niggas in Paris.
Fire.
That's hard.
Otis.
Fire.
Gotta have it.
Fire.
Come on, man. You need to say more. I'm just saying.
What were singles? What are we talking about?
Come on, exactly.
They thought they were fired. What are you
That's
talking
what I'm
about?
saying.
Well,
They gotta hear that magic.
Then it get
I'm
light.
not saying
That's
they
all
can
I'm
do
saying.
it again.
Oh no.
But I mean, it was a cool trick shot. You know what I mean?
That was a good one.
I think.
Welcome to the jungle, Will.
Slizzy.
See, that's the thing. That's
Him
my
and
only.
his hustling flow keyboard.
Not the Casio, man.
Yeah, he made that into a.
Who gonna stop me? Huh?
That's the problem. Who gonna stop me? Is that a good song?
Actually, what? Oh no, the beginning
Is it a good song?
Lamborghini
Bro,
2
the
times.
song, don't get me wrong. It's a whole song.
I need a slow motion video. Right. Is that the song?
No, that's a different. That's illest.
Is that the one where like the first minute 30 is silent? Bro?
Yeah, that's the illest alive. That one.
That's another one.
Russell Brand. Bro, first of all,
I'm sorry.
Boy played his mixtape. That was the Cory
Free
version.
promotion.
That was the Cifax version.
Hey, I knew it was gonna be good, but I needed you. No.
Work for Tidal,
listen. I needed you to hear the beginning of the beat, bro.
Because it's not that good. It's not that good.
Cory definitely was one of them dudes in the 80s with the boombox on his shoulder. Radio Raheem.
I was one of them with the disc, with the joint being like, "Hey, yo, listen to this." Yeah. I got off though, right?
Woke
That's
up
hard,
quick
right?
at about noon.
But definitely in the segue because and the reason I bring up Jay, right? Jay is like we talked about this before. When we talk about the quintessential rapper, what makes like all the elements that make a great rapper? Jay-Z is like literally the example, the prime example of a person who put everything together and just makes great art. But let's talk about this. So we had a quintessential rapper like list. So we had these different sliders, these attributes that makes just a quintessential rapper. Like what? And I'll bring up some. I want to ask if y'all want to add to this list. What can y'all add to this list? But I'm gonna bring up what we already talked about. So we talked about narrative, the lore, the come up story, how you maintain, all that sort of stuff. Your voice, literally like your vocals, do they command people's attention? Bars, do you have quotable lines? Do you have lines that are like, yo, he said what? Impact. What has your rhymes, what you said, all of these other things, how did they affect the culture? Pop culture, rap culture, black culture, content. Does your content, I think this is subjective. We talked about this, but was it resonate with people? Uniqueness. Are you able to stand out in a crowd of other rappers, i.e. Andre 3000, i.e. even like a Childish Gambino, i.e. like just these people that are like just different. Songwriting ability. Can you, whether it's hitting the charts, whether it's your songs being played at people's weddings, are you able to put a song together? And then last but not least, feature presence. When you show up on another song, are people afraid that you're going to take over? Like, do people have that fear? Like, man, I wrote him on this song, but it's going to be his song then. Like, Drake is one of those people. Jay is one of those people. What would y'all add to this list if y'all had anything to add to this list?
You got one? I got two.
I would just say style overall.
Ooh.
That's just how you carry yourself, your beat selection. You understand? Like, just knowing who you are as a person, being confident, and also your conviction.
Ooh, that's
like, not even matter. Like, it don't matter what you're saying. Like, can we feel what you saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Like, do I gotta run it back a couple times?
That's like that's
hot.
I feel like that combined. Yeah, I was gonna say that's like Waka Flocka too.
Yeah.
Like that's like he's like 90% conviction. Like you know,
Like,
You believe it.
yeah.
Mhm.
I would go. I go technical. So I'm thinking cadence.
All right.
So like what I mean by that is like being able to like when I was rapping when I was younger, I could never just be like, yo, that beat is trash. I can't rap on that.
Mhm.
Like I could never admit I can't rap on that. Like you got to be able to ride ride any joint. You know what I mean? Pause.
that's a good pause.
Yo. Hey yo.
I paused it. It should be dead.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
But nah, like so being able to know like you could write good lines, like you could be able to write good lines or bars or quotables, but knowing where to put that, knowing like, okay, should this be on the fourth or should this be on the second bar?
Right.
Like, and then do you have in the frequency in which you can write this?
Yeah.
Can you be rapping with it? How quick is your pen? Like,
Yeah.
can you be rapping with it?
Breath control. Like, you can
That's-
write it, but can you say it?
What is-
That's another thing, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
even when the drill stuff happened, and then you start watching these older cats try to get with it, and it's like, oh, bro, you ain't in shape.
Mhm.
Like, you're not in shape, and I hate that because I love you, but you're not in shape. Like, you can't
Slow
follow
it
the
down.
drill. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you see some cats, it's like, no, I'm still with it. Like, I could still do the drill. So anyway, I would say that one. My fault.
You good.
I would say that one. And then I would say relatability. Like,
Relatability.
and what I mean by that is not like, oh, we're from the same world. I can understand you. Like, bring me to your joint, to your world,
Right.
and be able to make that like human to me. Like, I'm not selling drugs, but you broke it down in like such a way where I'm like, hey, that do sound like that's crazy or that's tough.
That's Young Jeezy.
Like, shit, that's
ain't gonna lie.
even
real.
that's Nas Illmatic. Because when you New
Yeah.
York State of Mind, like I feel like I'm in the projects, and I just seen a shot just go by, and I'm in the project lobby, and it's going down.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Like, bring me to your world. Let me feel some.
Yeah.
Word to mothers.
Nah, done. You bugging. You bugging.
It's wild out here.
Wow.
They had us wearing Timbs, bro. I'm from Milwaukee.
That's a
Yeah,
fact,
it
bro.
was Havana Joe season.
With shorts.
Shorts, bro.
And
Looking
then
like the
Tim-
street.
Bro.
Remember the street basketball game?
I was just gonna say that.
Stretch.
I was like, you ever playing some Timbs? Ankles be
I
hurt.
stayed in some Timbs, bro. Yeah.
Yo, swole ankles playing the Timbs.
But that's a muscle. Like, that's a real ability, dog, to be able to be like, it don't matter where you at, you gonna feel it.
For sure.
Like, that's crazy. That's a power.
Yeah, I think that's a lot of the reason why, and this is old head talk, but I think this is why the Southern folk, the Southern rappers, that's part of their elevation. It's like they made it very easy for people to
That's so
be like,
true.
yo, no, like I know you ain't from like the middle of nowhere Atlanta, but
Yeah.
like this is what it's like. And I think
like,
that
it's the trap.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Especially T.I. is the one he's good at that too. So I think
I
like
got rocks in my sock, Glocks in my toy box. Y'all know
Yeah.
y'all know about I'm serious, bro. The first
I was just talking about that. Man. Anyways. So yeah, no, though I think those are solid. Let's talk about it. We're a group of people, and now it's time to talk about rap groups.
All right.
We'll talk about your favorite rap group, but before we get that, I want to lay some foundation. What makes a good rap group? Like, what makes a good group of people coming together to put together, you know, like a body of work and all that other stuff?
So you know what's crazy for me? It's kind of ironic, but what make a good rap group, you gotta have a good leader first. Like the first, like the head MC gotta be fired. I can't think of one like legendary rap group that got, or they number one guy is just trash. So
yeah.
Even though
That's
it's
good.
a team thing,
For sure.
your number one gotta be
gotta go crazy.
gotta be
Yeah.
anchoring crazy.
Yeah, that's really good because a lot of people say like, because even for example, like Mobb Deep, a lot of people like that's Prodigy,
Right.
Lyrically, also being able to like, he's Prodigy. The lore behind Prodigy is so weird because he had beef with so many people. but he had love for so many people at the same time.
Twinkle toes.
Breaking my heart. Breaking my heart.
But like when you're the leader of a group,
Somewhere I'm busy.
but when you're a leader of the group, you probably have to be more vocal in the beefs and stuff like that.
Oh
So,
no, that's a fact.
yeah, that's really good. What y'all got?
Now, okay, so the question is,
What makes a good rap group?
what makes a good rap group? A good rap group, not a good rap cut.
Right. No, we get to that, but
Yeah.
a good rap group.
You got to be y'all should be able to be in sync, but then also be like starkly different.
Yes.
Like be really different.
Right.
Like I don't want to hear the same rapper over
Yeah.
and over and over again.
I think that's
That's
what.
good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Really
saying?
good,
Like
yeah.
change it up.
I think that's what, and low key, that's what made me appreciate even like the Diplomats, for example, right? Because like Cam, Jimmy, Joel's, he gotta relax.
We about to have a
He gotta
conversation.
relax.
Let's go.
You not gonna tell me that they ain't the.
No, I'm just saying like
Who else? Who
This is
got
gonna
it? Who
be-
has it?
No, listen.
Who has it?
Who has it?
I know I'm on you know what I'm saying, on the other side of the street. But listen, no, this is what I'm saying. When we talk about difference though,
No.
all right, so let's first point out, you gotta admit, you gotta admit, it's a lot of Dipset people. It's a lot of them. It's
talking
No,
about
it
in
ain't.
the
No, it
group?
ain't.
Like,
No, it ain't.
But I think most
No, it
people
ain't.
just go with like
Diplomats.
okay. We're not talking about
And a hype man.
Bird Gang.
We not talking about Bird Gang. That's
Okay.
Jimmy's
Because a
side
lot, because
project.
Or the members of
sounded
Bird
like
Gang.
Cam. A
Yeah,
lot
we
of
not-
them sounded like Cam.
We not
I
talking
hear
about
what you're
them.
saying.
We're
I
talking
hear what
about
you're
Cam,
saying.
Jimmy,
Had to
Joel's.
Okay, then no, I'm rocking with
And
you.
they're
I'm with you.
very different.
I'm with
because
you.
for
I'm
the-
with
like
you.
Jim Jones, who like the most improved rapper of the entire century. this guy was really bad. It was really bad.
Yeah.
But like Joel's, who had like the very spaced out
Mm-hmm.
kind of flow, and then Cam,
Yeah,
who like
I'm with you
he
there.
changed his rap, his cadences like 7 times in his whole career, like in it to adapt, which is insane. But all I'd say, I think like when you talk about how different they are, because they're very different people.
Yeah.
But I agree. Everybody else after that kind of like
No, I hear what you're saying.
sounds very similar to those three folks or whatever.
It's the other cat. Like
Yeah, the Bird
I used
Gang,
to listen
the
to battle rap a lot, and so
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
yeah.
always
40
be some
Cal?
new Dipset cat on
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And then
40 cal.
40 cal.
Not even just 40. Y'all know who was crazy? Just a side note.
Yeah.
Hell Rail used to
Hell,
say
you
some
damn
crazy stuff. He used to say some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, you can't get that off on a record, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you want war?
Yeah.
Hell Rail used to say some wild
Yeah.
stuff.
He
dog.
said, I got my mom telling me I should pray more. Mommy, please. I don't get on my knees. Say for G's. I'm about to take my ass to hell for all the
Hell Rail was crazy, bro. He got more flagrant than that. That's light for Hell
Oh
Rail.
no, 100%. Yeah.
Hell Rail used to go crazy. I'm like, we
Ruger
talking
Rail,
about
baby.
kids.
Ruger
We
Rail.
talking about. Yeah.
Cancel culture.
Oh man, he would
Oh,
have been.
no, that's what's crazy about Dipset and me because
They don't care.
like everybody knows he's this nice dude, but then I'm throwing on the headphones and that's
Yeah.
what I'm listening to. Like, yo.
Side of work.
Yes, sir.
The act get bad. They're like, who is this guy?
Hey, how are you?
Hey,
They over here, yo. I'm gonna go to hell for all the triggers I squeeze. Hey, how you doing, Mary? Doing great. That's awesome.
Good evening,
Awesome.
sir.
cold switch heavy.
Roller coaster, which is crazy.
Nah, but I think so I think also another thing I'll add to what makes a good rap group is you do have to be equally, like you have to be high caliber and you have to be equally talented, or at least being able to complement each other at that high level of talent. And I think about the Outkast.
That's what
that
you
was my
said. That's what I
go-to.
was thinking.
That's my go-to.
Because it's like people don't really understand how great of a rapper Boi Wonder.
Yeah, he gets slept on. Big Boy gets
Big
slept
Boy
on.
is.
I did.
Because like if it wasn't for Big Boy's consistency, Outkast would not have put out as much work as they have.
That's true.
Because like this guy raps at a high, like the way he puts words together is very technical.
Yeah.
Like
And
And at one point, he was considered the better rapper.
he
honestly.
might be.
I
know we like Andre.
My whole life,
Wait.
I had them tied. And then, like,
But then you heard the
and then
plays.
Andre started doing like
international-
some like versus away from Big Boy. I'm like, all right, player. You got this.
Respect,
even though I heard solo albums from Big Boy and ARD said he still have a trash like album. Yeah. Well,
and we'd have 0 albums from Andre 3000.
Exactly, but the consensus would say
one of the greatest.
That 3 Stacks is the better rapper. I think the consensus would say that. But I'm not mad if somebody told me.
I mean, I just think that I don't think it's that far. Like if you're gonna put Andre here, I think Big Boy's like here. You know,
I think a lot of people got Stacks in their top 10. I've never heard one person put Big Boy in their top.
They don't know anything.
Right. Exactly.
I can't tell if this is a preference thing or if it's like a like, you know what I mean? Because like I do think that Big Boy is a really good rapper, but when you said he
might be, he's more consistent. He has more bars on the record that are hard. They're not corny.
A lot of
we like Andre 3000 because of his features.
Yeah, but
you right.
That's what we love him for.
And when he was doing like alternative stuff, like Roses.
Below, come on, man.
We love it.
Exactly.
That was
still hard though. It's all I'm saying.
It's a real thing. No, I give you that for real, for sure. I mean, the joints that we know, really, come on, like the singles, that was Speaker Box.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, Love Below had me like.
That was an experience.
Yeah. The skits, even the skits he chose, like, the girl being like,
wearing my panties.
Yeah, where's my he gonna think, she probably think I think she.
I just want to lay in her hair.
I just want to lay in her hair. Bro, Prototype, bro, like.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I think I would say that's one album though. I think the thing with me is that Big Boy has good albums.
He just put out his last album probably like 2 years ago. I think it's called like Boomerverse or something like that. That shit is fire too.
He just put out a project with Sleepy Brown this year.
Oh, really?
He did one with, I don't know if y'all know who Sylvanesco is, but they're like a sort of like a lo-fi.
I do know them. I do know them.
Yeah, like they a vibe, and he did one with them. I think now that talking to y'all about this, I think I will call Big Boy the better rapper. I think I would call
more creative,
artist that I prefer.
A lot of stuff he get remembered for is more when he was doing like alternative stuff, like Roses,
right? And or all the Frank Ocean verse, like the
And shout out to Big Boy. He blocked me on Twitter.
Yeah.
A word?
Yeah, he blocked me on Twitter.
He blocked you? Wait, hold on. How he block you? Why he block you? Hold on, bro. This is amazing.
What was the tweet?
All I asked, it was like ESPN, you know, our artists come on. He's on every show. First Take, Round the Horn, everything. I'm like, why they got Big Boy on here? And he DM'd me. It was like, they asked me, nigga. And he blocked me.
He want no smoke.
I was sick. I'm like, bro, I grew up on you, bro. Come on.
Hey, you tried to write him back, but you couldn't.
Yeah, I'm a fan, bro. Come on, don't do me like that.
Never listen to Miss Jackson again. Can't listen to So Fresh and So Clean.
I ain't been clean since.
It's never the same.
I ain't been fresh or clean.
Bro, shout out to you. You got blocked by Big Boy,
that's
bro.
a feat.
That's amazing.
That shit hurt my soul.
That's only some HB type stuff, bro. That would only happen with you.
I just asked a question. I'm like, why is he on? Nobody care about the Falcons. Like, they talking about the Falcons. I'm like, nobody care about this.
Did you add him?
No. He searched his name like a weirdo.
What? You ain't add him?
I didn't add him.
He searched it, bro.
I wasn't even looking for no clout or nothing. I was just curious.
talking about me talking about the Falcons today.
I was going to say, lucky he didn't pull up on you.
He's like,
I know that who I think it is.
What's that? Say, boy, where you been?
money in my face?
Bro, he had chocolate milk all on his face.
Oh, you done threw some money in my face?
That's disrespectful.
Oh, man.
He blocked me, cuz.
Oh, Lord.
I grew up on you, even when the sun goes down. Like, damn. Come on, man.
Oh, that's great.
Never listen to Bombs Over Baghdad the same again. Anytime they come on at a sports rally, sick. Lead this guy.
I'm going for clout for this. Like, y'all listen to that. That's crazy. You know my guy got blocked by.
They ain't even talking. They talking about a different rapper. Y'all say Big Boy? Hey, check me out.
Let me tell you something.
And now it's you. Like, yo, I had tweeted him and whatnot. Yeah, man. Wait, you say the story? Yeah, it's me now.
I hit him up about.
I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I have an experience with like a rapper, even if it's in a negative way, I'm always telling the story. I'm always gonna keep that story with me to the rest of my life.
Oh, you damn right.
Like even negative experience, I'm like, oh yeah, he was trash, but man, big fan.
Shout out to dude.
Heroes.
Shout out to dude.
Idols become your rivals, right?
Oh my God! Idols become your rivals. Off of he ain't dapped me up when I came in the room. Yeah, idols become your rivals. Yo, he felt that pressure when I stepped in. That pressure hit him.
Hey, he knew what it was. I knew. He knew. Yeah.
He saw. You see the dread.
So old school.
Yeah, he know I was going for the throne. I just
watch me take it.
That's hilarious.
Let's talk about this. Speaking of throne, now it's time. Let's talk about our favorite rap groups. Why are they your favorite?
My question: favorite or best? Two different. I got two different answers.
Okay, let's go best. Since this is the show for that.
All right, cool.
This is the show for that. I was trying to be light, but Johnny over here want to smoke.
Best rap group, I'm going NWA.
Ooh.
Just throwing it out. Favorite, Dipset. Just had to say that because but lead rapper, because my criteria when we said what do I look for?
Yeah.
Cube, I got Cube in my top 5. So that do it for me. Producer, beat selection. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Dre.
That's good.
Come on, man. Easy to face. I mean, whatever.
He was cool. He had that style.
No. I'm saying, somebody top that. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna go. Well, I'll go best. I'll go Tribe Called Quest.
Really?
Bangers. The versatility amongst the crew.
All right.
Between whether it's all of the guys in between, but whether it's between Q-Tip, whether it's between Fife.
Vibrate.
Come on, man. No, don't. Let's go back. Alexa relaxation. No, let's go back. We need an album bomb. Don't do me, bro.
He had him on.
You just watch Prison Soul.
I'm just saying that,
bugging out.
No, I hear you.
I'm just saying, they have everything that you need in a rap group. And they somehow managed to get everybody on board. The men, the women, the backpackers, every single body. Even though they just cool group of dudes or whatever. But definitely. But Fave, come on, I got diplomats. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Come on. Production, all of that. But I think, I'm going to go with Tribe just because of the versatility. I'm going to go with my favorite, Diplomats, just because of impact. I have a longer story another day about how we had our whole high school wearing bandanas. Because
whole school wearing pink. One glare and wink.
Come on,
whole
bro.
high wearing pink.
Come on, bro.
That was gangbanging.
Shut out. We didn't even know.
That was gangbanging.
We didn't know. You know what's funny? Yeah,
that sound like a Rico. I hope it passed statute of limitations. That shit was crazy.
Bro, I've always heard y'all reference this. I really don't know this story. How did y'all have the whole high school wearing pink?
No, you know what's crazy? No, I'm just going off a cam line, but so our first, because during this time, this is when the city started trying to break down bigger high schools and make smaller ones. So our school was one of the first smaller schools that came around. Now that's dead because I guess it failed.
Right.
And produced me though.
No child left behind.
Our freshman and sophomore year, our school, we voted on school mascot. It was Dolphins. Junior year came around. Now we got a whole new group of people that came in. People like that. A lot of Dolphins out there. Let's make a school mascot name.
Put it up. No, just tilt it up. Yeah.
So they wanted to vote on a new school mascot name. Everybody got to throw out ideas. I'm like, I can't. Let's be the diplomat. Teacher come. Nah, I ain't. I'm Lance John. I'm not letting this school be called the community high school dipsets. I ain't say dipsets, bro. The diplomats, dude. You know,
it's a social studies term.
Yeah, right. So we like. Basically, we just freaked the whole process on what a diplomat is.
Yeah, we literally, and we ran around like every class and we told everybody to vote.
Exactly, and it was a landslide, bro.
Did this happen?
Oh yeah. To this day, well, now the school again is canceled.
Bro, y'all got it changed to the diplomat.
Community high school diplomat. I really mean it. It's a lifestyle, man.
That might have been the first song at prom.
You know what I'm saying?
That might have been the first song at prom. Low key.
Yes, sir. Community high school diplomats, man.
That's crazy.
Yo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then the bandana that's like a natural progression. Just
y'all started to get people.
That was Joel's.
We literally. Yeah, because what was out? That was What's the Game's Been Missing was out, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
and then and we just started we were just wearing them just because we saw Joel's wearing them. No, we didn't have pink. We had to find whichever ones we could find. We was brown.
Oh my god!
Like green, like
y'all crazy. Y'all was dirty,
every
bro.
game.
No,
but then we can't. So we started wearing
probably some sick pics out there.
Bro, I can see it. It was sick.
Where's MySpace?
It was sick.
I gotta get the MySpace
But the
account.
thing is,
Bro, oh my god.
He said he gotta hit the MySpace.
Yeah, we gotta get to that MySpace.
He got a
we
brown
started
rag
wearing
sticking out his back pocket.
but we didn't know. But we started wearing them, and then everybody else is like, "Yo, like, let me get one." Yo, like, yo, that was like,
Y'all made it cool.
we didn't like. We was just we was only doing it because our favorite rappers was doing it. So, but it wasn't like a movement. But then everybody started wearing them. We was like, all right,
Turns into
Crazy.
yeah,
Organics.
That's
Right.
crazy. That's what Cam did. Shoot.
pretty much.
I wore pink to my prom.
that's
The girl was like, "You want to wear pink?" She was joking. I was like, "Nah, let's do it." Because I'm like, I done seen Cam come through. He had a pink range.
I was in purple. Purple haze, baby.
I was like, let's go.
Yeah.
I had a good tux with a New York fitted.
Of course. Of course. Hey, HB was out there looking like he going to court.
I'm running for alderman.
you trying to get off parole? What's going on, man?
He was
That was mine, but still though.
That was J time too. So you know what I'm saying? He had us like y'all was talking about in that one part. He had us in them button ups,
Crazy.
bro.
Yeah, looking
Oh,
crazy.
I was up in Marshalls with baggy button ups.
With a 4X.
Bro,
I can't wear a 4X today.
Yeah,
Matter of fact, I throw on my high school clothes and they too big, bro. I'm like 80 pounds more.
Bro, I used to buy the shirts and be like, "Yo, where the buttons at?" I ain't know what cufflinks was.
Right.
I'm like, "Yo, where the buttons at?" I'm just out here dirty with a big
You a sick man.
Bro, I was out here
Nah, you
sick,
ill.
bro.
You
Rolling
ill.
the joints up. I'm like, "Yo, what is this? Why is the joint so thick?"
Hey, with a t-shirt on underneath the button
yeah,
up.
nasty.
Look how that, bro.
A tall
A crew
tee,
neck t-shirt, bro.
and it's tall. You get like 5 for the 20 or something. Oh, wait till I hit him with the red t-shirt underneath this one.
Bro, tall T era was crazy too. I had some sick tall T years.
That is crazy.
Because I'm tall too. So it was terrible. And then Wayne was sagging so low, so I was sagging low.
Right.
My joints was crazy. I got pictures that look like my torso was like this big, bro. It's like what? We went to Atlanta. And we started seeing everybody wearing. I'm like, yo, why is everybody wearing these tall
like
tees?
a franchise boy.
And this was before the franchise.
Really?
Yeah. So it was like a thing before they even came out. And then they came out and it was like, oh, we in there. Where can I find a tall tee?
Yeah.
And Foot Locker just bless the streets.
Boom! There you go.
You get a tall tee. You get a tall
And
tee.
you know what was worse? And this is Milwaukee, I guess. What was worse was Playmakers. They had the whole kit. They had the whole like terrible. I'm like with the ones like well not the ones. I forget what they would throw with it, but like it's something nasty.
It had to be the ones.
They had the whole on like a mannequin. Why when you walk into Playmakers? I'm like,
shout out to
different times.
Shout out to niggas that dress off the mannequin.
Let me get that blouse. Let me get two of them blouses.
I like how y'all put that together. Let me just get dude over there in the corner. Yeah.
Wait, you talking to the mannequin, bro?
Let me get that whole thing. Yeah, I like that.
Oh my God. Oh man. Oh dog.
I used to go to school with a dude that looked like Fabo. Then he started wearing the white shades.
Oh yeah, of course.
So then we went to a college tour, and the whole time he was acting like Fabo.
Oh, he was doing the dances. He was holding his leg up.
Was he tall, bro?
He almost got us killed.
Just throw that in.
We in the middle of Mississippi somewhere.
You know, they doing the pet rally. They got the Omegas coming out. Here he go trying to do it. Like, no, you can't do that.
Oh, he was trying to do the.
Bro, you about to get us killed back here in these woods.
Especially not in the south.
Yeah, and they just fed us all type of greens. Like, we can't run. He's tired. Got the itis. We got greens and yams and Kool-Aid.
Got stumped out by the Kappas.
Yeah, it's over.
Bro, getting stumped out by the Kappas is crazy.
Yeah, somebody did. I ain't gonna lie.
They already got the canes.
Bro, they got the
somebody
canes.
doing a line dance and stumping you was crazy.
Bro, I can't go nowhere and tell nobody I got stumped with a peppermint cane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah, bro. So they stumped me with a peppermint cane, bro.
I love him.
And the Q-Dogs came. They had them gold boots on.
Yeah. With their tongue out.
You give your group yet?
No, both of them got.
Low key, my group is like, because we already mentioned them. I was gonna say Outkast.
Outkast for sure.
Outkast, that's fair.
Yeah.
Discography crazy.
Crazy.
100%.
You know what's crazy? A lot of people will say, and I told you this last time. A lot of people will say that their best album is Stank On You, but it is not.
What you got? ATLU?
Well, I have I have Equipment or ATLUs, either one.
I got either or.
I'm going Speak About's Love Below. I know
Speak a lot. That's fair too.
No,
but I still think it's better than
Diamond.
I still think it's better than Stank On You. Because when you go back to Stank On You, they got like a million skits and stuff like that. But Outkast is just come on.
Yeah, they aliens, man. They just different, bro.
Real life.
And they showed us something different, bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, oh, that's dope. Like they really cool, and then dude is like this, and then dude is like okay, we not a monolith. That's
It
what's
all
up.
mesh.
Yeah, and the whole dungeon get like the whole
family.
thing, like that whole thing, and they come up story, all of that. So
Yeah. Shout out Feature. Pre-bands. Your favorite group?
My favorite group. I thought that was it.
Oh, that was your favorite. That was best in your favorite?
I was about to say I was about to say a joke, but I ain't gonna say it. Nah, I am
Smiles
gonna
and
say
South Star.
Hey, they had a joint. They had a song. You know what I mean? Smiles and South Star had a song. You know what I mean?
Yo.
But I was gonna say
I know where you going, but go ahead.
Stay proud.
That's fair.
Come on, man.
I'm not
Wait.
Petey?
Come on, man. That was the answer.
Does that count?
That was the answer to Dipset. That was the answer to Dipset.
You got
Because
Beans.
Diplomats is a group.
Beans Freeway.
Is they a group though?
My man,
They a
That's a
clique.
group.
they had a whole.
They
Chris
like making a
and
band
D?
or something.
Come on, man. Chris and Neef.
I know what I'm saying. Like,
Debatable
Noah Sparks.
ghostwriters. You know what I'm saying? Chris and Neef. Petey Crack.
Yeah.
Beans. Freeway. Come on, bro.
no, they was ill. I'm saying,
Oskino
like, I'm not
Sparks.
sure if they're considered a
Do
group.
they?
Moschino was nice, bro.
Moschino and Amelia.
Okay,
His delivery was crazy.
Is it
Nah,
a state?
Petey
Is it
had-
a state property album?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, there you
it's
go.
one. Yeah, so-
It's two of them.
It's two of them.
Two of them.
What you
State
call it,
1 and
Dynasty?
2. No, it's Volume 1 and Volume 2. Yeah. Because Volume 2 starts with
Hey, and they had
Jay
a
and
movie.
Beanie.
Throwing
Facts.
dumb shit.
Kevin
They had a
Hart up
movie.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah, they had
Yes.
two of them.
Beans
El
was running
Plaga.
around, bro.
Yeah.
The guala guala.
Yeah, the Walla. What you got?
I go with best group, Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, of
Damn.
course, yeah.
Why we all pick like 90s
Yeah,
groups?
we did.
Well, I feel like
Definitely
90s groups, even the 2000 one, but they get the versatility is crazy.
You
Like,
can't
Wu-Tang.
argue with any of these.
I say
Yeah, Wu taking like 30 people.
personal favorite, I'd probably go UGK.
UGK.
Let's go.
I'm dirty.
Highly
go.
impactful.
Man, Southern stuff is just different, bro. They,
Yeah. Oh, I almost,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
If I had an
yeah,
honorable
yeah,
mention,
too.
I would have probably threw 3-6 in there, though. Like, low key.
Oh, 100%.
Not because of lyrical ability,
yeah.
just because of like just
well,
the
Lord
impact.
Infamous, he damn near birthed a whole nation with his flow.
Yeah, pretty much. No, no doubt. Are y'all cool to take a break? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, cool. Then we come back, we can do best posse cut and then overrated rappers for our last little bit.
This is great, bro.
The pod mode, but it's like good. Okay, we back and we here to talk about the best posse cut. I figure since we a group of folks and all of us appreciate posse cuts, for this one I want to provide a little history. So one of the first posse cuts, the one I care about at least, came out in 1985. Here Comes That Beat. Fat Boys, Run DMC, Sheila E., Curtis Blow.
Sheila E.
I thought you was going Rappers Delight.
Yeah.
I got a color TV.
Hard.
Well, they released Crush Groovin', which was off the Crush Groove. Y'all know about that. Which is the story behind Russell Simmons and his, or loosely based on Russell Simmons and Def Jam, how it came to be. But one thing, I read an article on it because obviously that's before my time. But one thing that I read about it that was interesting is that like all of these people had huge fan bases. So for them coming together even to make this song was like, oh my gosh, like I can't wait for this to be. And I felt like that's like some of the elements of a good posse record. It's like each individual that comes to the table like has something to offer, and everybody is just looking for a swagger like us, right? Even though I think the beat is terrible. But I think the hype behind that song, like when it came out before Paper Trail, was like, oh my gosh, T.I., Wayne, Ye, what is going on? And apparently Jeezy was on that. Like he has a verse that's floating around.
Swagger Like Us?
That was supposed to be on Swagger Like Us.
Okay.
You can see why he got cut.
Whoever cut that, congratulations. Raise to you. No offense to the snowman. You get a raise.
Right. But I feel the posse cut record, one of the elements, and I'll ask y'all, I'll open this up after this, is when everybody comes together with something great, a great thing that nobody else can provide. And it's kind of like putting together a gumbo or putting together like a 5-layer lasagna or something like that. And that's what listening to a good posse cut sounds like. So let's talk about it. What makes a good posse record? You can reference other songs and stuff like that, but what do y'all think makes a good posse cut record?
Y'all want to go first? Or? Honestly, if one person got like a legendary verse or even just a bar, then that set the tone.
Super true.
Yeah, I think about Reservoir Dogs.
I just looked at I was just looking at the lyrics. I was like, Reservoir.
I don't give a who you are. So yo, that
You know he was going at.
Yep.
Who was he going at?
Oh,
I can't remember. Okay.
Hove, because Hove was on the song.
Such a long time ago.
Yeah. No, I think the every posse cut has to come with at least one legendary verse or more.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But at least one.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
What else y'all got?
I still stand on my thing I put for the groups, like just be individual. And I have an example. I don't know if we're gonna say names of like what is your favorite posse cut? Is that
That's my next question.
Dang, I don't want to ruin it then. But I just say just come in different in every, like, cause like I said, like I don't want to hear the same rapper, bro. Like I don't want to hear
right.
You know what I mean? Like if you gonna give me the cool dude, the cool East Coast dude in the beginning. Like the next V don't give me the same thing, bro.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, get boring.
Yeah, and also to add before the next question, and we still on this question. It's at least 3 people on a posse cut, 3 or more people.
Okay, okay, I like it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So Outkast just completely
stand out.
I know where
Stand
I'm
out.
going.
Yeah, definitely stand out and just keep carrying it on.
Because there's some people who had legendary verses not because of their lyrical ability.
Yeah.
It's because of their delivery.
Right, for sure.
Their, there's a few of them.
It's like what you heard, from the beat and how you attacked it, how you wanted to express your message.
I'm with you too. Like for me, like sometimes the beat. Because a lot of my favorite ones don't got a hook.
They just gone.
Like the beat gotta be like banned for TV.
Yes.
Like the beat gotta be flame.
Yeah. Which is funny because we just clown Swiss. Swiss got like
some legendary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Swiss is a legend. That was just,
But,
welcome to the jungle.
It's the truth.
It's funny. He just say random stuff on the track. It'd be funny.
He got like 3 chords.
Right.
But it worked for him.
Oh,
100. We used to say that.
Showtime?
Yeah.
Zone.
Zone.
That's the man. Swiss beats.
Yeah. Shout out Swiss and his one-man band, man.
And he's doing verses. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, right.
on,
That's insane.
Yeah.
Legend.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk about it then. Let's get right to it. We'll do the same format as the last question.
Mm-hmm.
One of the best posse cuts, one of your favorite posse cuts.
Okay.
So we'll start one of the best posse cuts that you've heard, like top 5, top 10.
Monster. Sorry.
Let's go.
I
wasn't expecting that. Let's go.
Monster is crazy, bro. If you really just sit and listen to I
was just thinking
even Ross gave us, no good blood.
Ross was going, no, I mean, if he didn't,
Here's one
Kanye,
for example. You got 3 bars and bust out example.
Hey, he started us off. Okay, I see where we at.
Kanye he had the hardest verse. I know everybody say Nicki. Kanye got the hardest
verse.
I say that anytime.
Jay-Z got the worst verse.
Who?
I'm with you.
Jay-Z got the worst verse. Goblins, goblins, vampires.
It's not weak.
Snakes.
No, I'll fight for that verse. I'll fight for that verse. That verse is not weak.
I ain't gonna lie.
Love, I don't give a
Yes.
That's hard, bro.
No,
That's hard.
look, and I've heard this before. Jay-Z may have the weakest verse, but it's still hard.
Yeah.
Like that's why I picked this one.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
he ain't have to go to Wikipedia and just got the name and monsters.
Yeah.
Goose, goblins,
Said Frankenstein, the swap thing.
He was taking us somewhere. You know what I mean? He was taking us somewhere.
No,
I don't give enough of it.
He the only person that had like a concept to go with the name of the song. Everybody else is just bragging.
Yeah.
Jay from the 80s, bro.
So,
he like, this monster? We rapping about monster.
Say less.
Say less.
Say less, baby.
I don't write this.
I love Halloween.
I just might because I will it to happen, my man.
October the 30th.
Trick or treat, just smell my feet. Like, damn, bro. Like, nah.
Oh,
Hey,
man.
Nicki got loose though.
No, Nicki went crazy.
Hotter than the
Nicki
middle.
went
You should
crazy.
climb it. Find it.
Yeah, her cadence was like butter.
For real,
Cadence,
right?
like he said, conviction. Like it was conviction in what she was saying too. Like she went hard. Yeah, she killed all the dudes on that song.
I think that's what what got her up out of there.
Yeah. Because she still had rah like a Dungeon Dragon, but like,
Yeah, but then she came back singing.
Yeah, so once she got the wave, she was like, all right. She went super
She
pop.
went Timberlake.
Exactly. Like, instead of, you could actually make your rap beat pop.
yeah.
But she
didn't realize
that.
I think
doing pop.
I think,
Like,
Singing.
Like, hey, you could go 2 ways once you get there. You could change your whole stuff to like fit into a certain
or stand on it.
or you could make your art form be popular culture.
Yeah, for sure.
Chose to go one way, and it worked. I mean, she got paid.
You know what?
But
I want to say something about that. Like I was listening to y'all mess with West Side Boogie.
Yeah. Well, you remember you played the whole album on the trip.
Hey, I like West Side Boogie so tough to me. But he was on Breakfast Club. He said they were talking about like him making he a blood, So he talking about him making like music that might glorify or whatever. And he was like. He said something, I was like, dang, that makes so much sense. If you got a bunch of friends, bro, and y'all like we up now, you know what I'm saying? And it's on me, but we up, And I love his introspective stuff where he talking about just like life and what's in his head, And then he said his guys would listen to this like, man, we ain't finna make no money off this. I'm like, dang, that's true. So he's like, all right, I gotta do a couple of you. And I'm like, dang, that's a crazy struggle to have. So like, that's it.
You wanted to make money, bro. I ain't with you.
That's the old. Yeah, just bop the bevy. Just bop me a bevy.
Hey, it's a J line for everything. What he say? They criticizing for it, but they all,
That's that, and it's the common sense, that common
same
sense
thing,
bit.
yeah.
It's like
I could have rapped like Cobb.
yeah.
Hey, if somebody don't
$5
listen to Jay and listen to this podcast, they be like, bro, what is he talking about?
Yeah. No. What we're gonna do, I think I want to do we'll get to the next. I would still probably have some more posse, or we'll talk about the posse cuts. But I think I definitely want to do like a book of Hove, like kind of like podcast. I going through at least a segment, like every other pod, going through different lyrics and seeing if it made sense or if it was just like something we thought was deep or not. Yeah. But I think as far as posse cuts, man, I don't know, man. I look, man, 6 minutes.
Dang, that's what I was about
6
to go.
minutes.
Dang.
Fabulous, Lil Wayne, Cassidy.
Yes.
I see what y'all doing.
Yes.
I ain't heard that in a minute.
It's so good. Because like it's one of them, it was in the time where you like the problem is they all knew that all of each other was going to be on the song.
Right.
So nobody can have a weak verse.
Dog. Yeah.
No, there's not a weak verse. It's not a weak bar on that entire song. It's just like
that was on Cass album, right?
That was on Cassidy. I'm a Hustler.
Crazy.
Right.
That was hard, dog.
I
forgot about that. They did.
Yeah, he had some stuff on there too.
I don't think they missed the bar. I got
one with him and Nas.
That was sweet. Yeah, I like that one.
AM to the PM. He was cooking.
Yeah, he was.
That was my pick. So
6 minutes.
Is,
come on, bro. Because especially Fabulous has this. That was like heavy punchline era.
Oh,
Fabulous.
100%.
Like. Come on, man. I can't keep long. I can say that.
Yeah, I started running around just to turn pitches on.
Yo. Come on.
Yeah, they were going crazy, bro.
Come on, bro.
20 dimes to show y'all boys how my $2 look.
Yes.
That was crazy.
Going crazy, dog.
I used to rewind the mess out of this.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
I forgot all about that. That's a hard
We used to always debate like who had the best verse.
Yeah. I mean, because I brought it up, I'll still throw Reservoir Dogs out there too. Just because
at least a midget long.
It's what I like about Reservoir Dogs is Sauce Money's verse on Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
Because I felt like he was probably it's not a high expectation for him to deliver out of that roster of like if you have like the Locks on a song, Jay, and like I forget. There's one other person. It was the Beanie. Beanie was on there too. Mm-hmm. But to be Sauce Money in that group, there's not the people are gonna think you're gonna have the worst verse.
Mm-hmm. But at that time, he didn't have a name, but he was the man behind the pen for a lot of people. Yeah,
so that was a really good song. Really good song.
Mm.
Yeah, you snapped with 6 minutes. That's nuts, bro. I forgot all about
it. Yeah, that's literally was my pick. Kind of took on my thunder. I'm just gonna go with Band for TV then, man.
Band for TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with hot take. I'm gonna say Nature had the best verse.
Yeah,
and you think about all the names that's on there. Like he probably the least, the least prestige out of everybody on there.
Yeah. What else?
Cam.
Yeah. No, without a doubt.
Nori. It's Nori's song, right? Yeah.
I never do a song with you.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And the beat fire.
Yeah, the beat is crazy.
Outside of that, I will.
You got HB got good.
Oh, go ahead. What you got?
Well, since y'all went like album cut ready, I'm gonna just go bling bling.
Hey, there we go.
That is technically that's technically a posse cut.
No, because I would say, I mean, my personal favorite is always number one stunner.
Number one stunner is hard.
If we talk about if that's a posse, it is a posse cut.
Another hot take. Birdman got some legendary verses, bro. But him to be remembered as the trash rapper.
I said it on Dubs.
Big time on what?
Wearing my black gloves.
I ain't gonna lie.
He
got some of the most
intro to a verse. You know me. I don't need no introduction in this.
Oh my goodness! Hey, wait a minute! Oh snap, bro! We got an honorable mention.
Yes,
the Big Timers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the Big Timers was hard. No, that was cold.
2 non-rappers,
bro. Remember we just played. What's the
classic albums, bro?
No. It was
Still Fly.
No,
you know what? The video is them doing donuts.
Oh,
get your roll on.
Get your roll on. Everybody get your roll
Yeah.
Everybody get your money. That whole album was cold, bro.
Right.
Big Timers was
Man,
nice.
that bring me back to
Yeah.
those good house parties.
Yo, baby mama.
Yeah.
Bro, bring him back, bro. We need him back in the game. We need that energy,
Manny?
bro. He was
Oh.
I mean, well, yeah, sure, baby, but like Manny Fresh.
Yeah,
Manny Fresh, bro. He was hilarious,
Yeah,
bro.
they put verses too.
Yeah, he did, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, that's crazy. You brought a bling bling. That is
Bling
actually a
Bling.
possibility. I didn't think about that.
And then too,
Yeah,
all about
yes.
the Benjamins.
Yes.
All about the
of
Benjamins,
course, yeah.
baby. Oh yeah, what y'all want to do?
Yeah.
Be ballers, shot callers.
Jada's on there, right?
Well, he wrote Puff.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
trying to get my hands.
It's on some
Large
bread
size
like
Picassos.
horse.
yeah.
Then
Man.
he was
And
flowing.
Yeah, he was going crazy.
Hey, Kim was going crazy
I don't know
too.
who.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
And then
who
when
all
the
on
beat
that joint?
changed,
Yep.
That beat was cold
yeah.
too.
There was, oh my god, the Hitman, man.
Yeah, that you did that.
Yeah.
I watched the documentary on
Frankie
them.
J.
They cranked out a lot of them
lot.
in that year.
Stevie.
All on one like little vacation trip. Oh, they
Yeah.
said like
What?
then he had them all in like the Bahamas or something. And they all just like it was like an open competition who could like make the hottest beats. So they all did. He had a whole bunch of samples, and everybody was just flipping them. And then for that one, they like it was like a disco sample. What was it D-Dot? Who did that one? I forgot who did that one, but he like reversed it.
Yep.
And then they heard it. It was like, oh, this the one right here.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's dope.
Insane.
I remember it was like Christmas. I had just got my first
Cassette.
no CD player.
8-track.
CD player with the cassette, and it had the
He had the
remote
pencil.
control. Yeah, and it was like, all right, you get to get a CD. Like, what you only want? It was between No Way Out
There you
and
go.
Ice Cream Man.
We told you.
Yeah, we-
I told you. I told you.
I went ahead and got No Way Out. You got Victory on there.
Yeah.
Been around the world, more money. More
Been around the world.
Yeah. That's hard. That was so hard.
Dang. That was really an era, bro. That was
Yeah.
crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Diddy did rock. Like he
Yeah,
did
that
a
was nasty.
straight up rock
Yeah.
album. And I remember being at school and I remember this white kid being like, he thinks he can rock. I hate that shit. You know, and I'm like, it's hard to me, bro. Like he did a Godzilla, he did like a Godzilla song or something.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like, bro,
for the
this
soundtrack,
hard,
That
bro.
dude
Yeah.
from Oasis said I couldn't play the guitar.
They did a song. They did Wonderwall.
Yep.
Dog. And what was the joint with Loon? We ain't going. I'm just saying, like, bro, he had an era. He was really rocking, bro.
It's
that was
bad,
hard.
boy.
Yeah,
And that
Shaq in the
verse
video.
was
It's bad boy
crazy.
for life, and that
Was
beat
that
was
the,
nuts, bro.
That wasn't the Don't Worry About Who Right
That
Rhymes.
is.
All right, check.
That's
That
the
is
song.
it. Yeah.
That's the one.
That's a hard title, bro.
I write
Don't
checks.
Bro, that's in the top 10 bars of all time
But
for
the
me.
thing is,
worry if
they
I
try to
write
play
rhymes,
us out.
somebody check.
Like we create all the sounds.
Without
That's what I'm
doubt.
saying.
Every single one.
You can't just,
All of them.
Shit, what up, Elvis?
Just label us to just
Oh, we
rap
ain't doing
music.
that. Never mind. Never mind.
You said my
Create
fault.
rock and we move on to something else.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Disco, blues,
All
soul.
of that, man.
That's a fact.
And now we here, rap takeover.
Yeah.
Let me.
He the manager.
understand?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's the sound clip. That's it. I hope I wasn't laughing over it.
Yes.
Now we
yeah.
here. Rap takeover.
Flip
Yeah.
that.
It's really a rap takeover.
It really is.
It's a
Let's-
black takeover.
Like it's pop. It's pop music now. Like rap is
Oh,
pop
yeah.
music now.
Yep.
Well, you know, we know what that is. But let's get into it. This is gonna be. We gotta hopefully. Okay, we're gonna try to get
What
through
time
this
we got?
within the next
Okay.
minutes. This is our last topic, and it's probably gonna be our most heated topic
Let's go.
off rip. We talking about the most overrated rappers.
Let's get it.
I don't need no rappers at me. I don't need no smoke.
Me
This is
neither.
not the kind. I don't care.
This is a
what you
smoky
think.
podcast.
But let's get some. I like to lay
Sip my water
groundwork.
first.
I don't even know where to go with this.
I wanna get some groundwork on these kinds of conversations before we get to naming names. But let's talk about what makes a rapper overrated versus being properly rated.
Okay, I got two things. So by now it's no secret. for me, Jay-Z the best rapper of all time. So anybody that ever says that anybody, unless it's big, I get big just because that was the best rapper of all time for me until Jay took it from him.
All right.
Anybody else, if anybody else get mentioned, they immediately overrated.
It's through Lupe, like
immediately. Yeah, Lupe just got added to the list.
I know.
He must be on my list.
Already know.
Take it how you want.
Yeah, but so for me, it's crazy because I got two versions. So if you put somebody in like top 10, top 5 that I feel is like top 50, then that's overrated. Also, if you put somebody in the top 5, then I feel like if you put somebody in the top 3 that I feel like is like 10 or 9, they overrated. Like, bro, just because it's gaps. It's like, how do I say it? It's like categories inside a category.
Yeah.
Like one, Jay-Z is a level, then 2 through 5 is a level for me.
Yep.
And then 5 through 10 is a level for me, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like tiers,
That's a good way to figure that out, for sure. That's a good way to figure that out.
Yeah, I think one thing for me, and that's the only thing I'm going to bring up because this will... It was two things. One, if you don't have any stats, but you end up in that top 10, you overrated.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
And I'll give mine later. Also, well, actually, so I'll add just part 2 to that is if you only have one stat and you end up in the top 10, so all the sliders, you have one of them, and that is just astronomical. Like if you only have album sales and you went diamond, you went double diamond.
Right.
But that's it. Like, but all of the other intangibles as a rapper is not where they need to be. You overrated.
What if you only got technical ability? Sorry, bro.
I realize hey, listen. You know what's so funny? As y'all talking,
that's what I'm saying.
I know I'm in the trenches right now. I know exactly what's about to happen.
To get real warm.
I hear all the names already.
Right?
I'm ready to fight though. Let's go. I'm ready to fight.
Yeah, no. Top technical ability alone will not get you in my top 10.
I hear what you said because
it's a lot of people with technical ability.
Yeah.
You got to start separating at a certain point.
Yeah. What you got, bro?
I think it's all, subjective.
That's a fact.
At the end of the day,
That's a fact.
it's all subjective. If you whack, you whack. It's cool.
I know some people that
it's cool.
I know some people that
the most lyrical, spiritual miracle.
When I say
whack, they just whack, and it's okay.
Yeah, right. I hear
He's
you.
just not for me.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
All right, let's get to it.
Let's get to this.
Let's get to naming the
Let's
names.
get the chop in his face.
Everybody is given the task of naming 2 overrated rappers and explaining why they're overrated.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, but if you wrong, you wrong.
That's fire.
Just saying,
bro.
I'm here for it.
I'm like chopping at the bit with this one, so
I can start.
We about to get it going.
Yeah, I was like, all right, let's go.
Eminem, bro. What's up? Let's go.
That's crazy.
Okay, I just want to start with one because it is a conversation. Does anybody here disagree?
No.
Let's go. So we got 2 people that
So y'all think he's properly? So y'all would think he's properly rated?
Okay, so all right. So this is my next question then, because like I tell you, mine is if you put somebody in the top 10 that I think is like top 50, or if you put somebody like top 3 that I feel like is number 9. Y'all got Eminem in y'all top 3, top 5, top 5, yeah, top 5.
After Lupe?
I don't have a man.
After Lupe?
It used to be. I don't know if he's still there. But to say he overrated, I'm just ready to fight.
Well, this is where I'm coming from. I don't have Eminem in my top 25. So this is where I'm coming from.
Talk about
this is where I'm going.
All right, let's talk about it. All right, so why? So why? Like, what's your reasoning? Like, why? Like, is he not a good rapper?
Because
we got a whole episode.
Do you like violence?
This is favorite is first.
Sweaty.
This is favorite.
It's not.
That's not what he goes to.
No. Don't act like you didn't genius break this down for me.
Nah. But I'm about to.
First of all,
I'm about to.
what he
I ain't
said
eyelids.
Do you want to see me poke 9-inch nails to each one of my eyelids?
That's foul.
Wait, just listen. Just listen. I know it's foul. I know it's foul. Let me tell you why it's
The
not.
answer to that question is no.
My man.
No,
My man.
sir. Is that a double entendre?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
As a metaphor?
Nah, it's not even what he's saying. It's what he came up with and how he kept with a scheme for so long.
That's what my thing with him. Phenomenal at rhyming words.
Thank you. That's all.
It might not be nobody better at rhyming.
It's really him and
That's all.
Dr. Seuss.
Him and Dr.
I ain't got that
Y'all
the day. It's
crazy.
like him and Seuss.
Y'all
He might be
crazy.
the best ever at rhyming words. Like, especially
Thank
putting
you.
different words.
Thank
But
you. So
what?
technically, he's a real. See, I asked you.
technical guy.
Wait. Listen. I asked you, and you didn't want to answer. You ain't saying answer. I said, is he a good rapper?
Oh, no.
So he's great at rapping, but he's not a good rapper.
Dr. Seuss a good rapper?
Is he great at rapping?
Yeah.
Huh?
Is he great at rapping? Can you at least
I don't
admit
know what you're
that?
talking about.
Oh, that's crazy.
What is
You
rap?
won't give it up. How are you defining rap? It's crazy. Yo, anytime they like, yo, you need to define your terms. We get this
What
is
is he saying,
Define.
though, bro?
I'll
He's saying a lot.
say this. I'll
Why?
say this because I'm. Well, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say my ass is on your lips. My ass is on your
So
lips.
all I've heard hey, listen, all I've heard is he's a phenomenal rapper.
No,
And then basically that's what you meant. Basically that's what he meant. That's what he meant. He's like, yo, basically, he's phenomenal.
Oh, you're good at rhyming words.
He's really good at rhyming words.
Yeah.
He even said, did I hear you say maybe the best?
Yeah, putting
Putting words together?
Rhyming random
That's
words,
all.
100%.
That's all I want. That's all. I just want you to admit that when he put his pen on paper, he's doing something that a lot of people can't do.
What, rhyming words? Come on, man. Bird can't rhyme words, bro.
He backing away from it. He backing away from it. He really I just realized.
No, ain't nobody rhyme eyelids with violets before him.
That's cold.
I give you that. That's fire.
That's cold ass white boy.
But also 9-inch nails to each one of my eyes.
It's crazy that he said that. It's crazy that he said that.
Crazy in a bad way. Not
I know. No, I feel you.
Crazy.
I feel you.
Right.
I'm gonna give you what Eminem was doing there. Like, let me take you on this ride. But listen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it like that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like, M1 was better than most rappers out when he came out with putting words together. Like, I believe that we agree on that. Like, he was good when his pen was better than a lot of people. Well, I think we.
Okay, so when you say
when
pen,
we,
I'm thinking of lyrical.
Was it a big?
Get this technical stuff up out of here.
When you say
it's a muscle, bro. Rapping is a muscle, bro.
Okay, listen.
Like he really perfected some of the way that he put that stuff
down.
down.
Rhyming words. It's this guy on YouTube, or maybe it's TikTok, that just acts like Eminem. And the rhyming of the words is amazing, right? That's an awfully hot coffee pot.
Yeah.
That's hard, but it's trash.
Yeah. I feel you. But
technically, though, phenomenal.
hey, I'm in a floorboard with a floor.
Because he rhyme like syllables inside of words too, and that's incredible, bro.
Come on, thank you.
Also,
But listen, I know, I get it. I get you. I feel you. I want to say something.
Awfully hot coffee pot, my guy. But why do I care about this awfully hot coffee pot?
Right, I got you.
Do I care? Probably not.
I got you. It's a such thing. It's a such thing as a rapper's rapper too. I will say that. Like, it's a such thing as a rapper's rapper. This is somebody that you like. Yo, as somebody who likes to put these things down. Like, yo, how does your brain work? That's crazy. The way that he strings this stuff together. He got a song called Despicable, and he'll start with a metaphor from the top and say all this weird stuff that you hate.
Okay, right.
And then you realize that joint string all the way over here. It's like, how the hell you do that, bro?
Like, go from hating his moms to like.
That is his world.
Huh?
That's his world. That he grew up. Listen, we didn't have like this white rapper before. This is the first time that we've got somebody who would say
No.
stuff.
We've had white rappers before.
We have Vanilla Ice.
We've had Vanilla Ice.
My man, I said white rapper like this before.
He was like that.
Trash white rapper?
He was like that.
Wait, Vanilla Ice? Y'all just saying stuff. Hey, are we gonna be for real? Vanilla Ice Baby was
hard.
It's doing what? All right, bro.
It's hard.
Hey,
Technically, it's hard.
This ain't even an argument.
Sometimes it runs slow. Sometimes it
You're not
runs.
collaborating.
I realize what's happening.
You backing up?
No, I'm not. I don't understand what y'all talking about. Like when you say Vanilla Ice is the same as Eminem, I'm lost.
Ain't nobody say he was the same.
That's what I just said. I'm like
They
the white.
cousins.
We didn't have a white.
But they both sold a lot of records.
That's not what are we talking about?
That's what we talking
We talking about rap.
That's what we talking
about rap.
We talking about
Okay, I'm here. Because I'm not as flagrant.
We
as
talking
y'all.
about rap.
We talking about the fact that Eminem.
No, we're not. No. First of all, you weren't talking. You wasn't talking. You weren't even talking.
We talking about the fact that Eminem.
No, bro.
because you hurt.
No,
so I gotta talk.
Bro, it don't make no sense.
So I gotta comment.
Bro, this don't make sense.
The problem with Eminem is that Eminem doesn't say anything.
What
relatable.
I was saying, like I was
He
saying,
doesn't say anything relatable.
I got you. So like I'm saying,
you say
I got
stuff
you.
just to say
It's
them.
relatable to a
My
larger
Lord.
part of white America.
Shout out to white Americans.
I'm
That's
not
not
here for
me.
them.
But
That's not me.
It's cool. It's cool.
It's not here for them.
It's cool. But I'm standing. I'm standing on when you asked the first question, why do you like this stuff? And I'm like, man, I like hearing it might not be a world that I'm a part of, but let me see how you can kick your world, like how you can talk about your world. We hadn't had a white dude like this that could his pen was impeccable, could put rhymes together in a way that I'm not saying this never existed. We just never the way that he put it together, it was good. It was really good.
I'm gonna say this.
And I will say, like, this acid rap type of like rapping that he did, it was weird, right? Like I love my mom. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I don't have a baby mother, but I doubt I'd throw her in the trunk and kill her. You know what I'm saying? But then that's not something that I'm saying, oh, that's cold and all that stuff. But his pen was crazy, and the way that he strung stuff together was nuts. I'm not saying I'm here for everything.
I'm sorry, I gotta cut you.
Because
off.
listen, can I just say this too?
I'm gonna say this.
You're done.
I'm gonna say this. No, because you over here talking about the technical ability.
That's not even technical ability. I'm just telling you, the man was not like.
The reason that we like Eminem is because he made 8 Mile. He made a movie about his life while he was living, and why he was living, and he rapped in a movie.
You're not serious. I just realized y'all cracking jokes, and y'all really fans.
Dead serious.
That's not why we like it.
Them 8 Mile raps was trash too. I'm sorry. You want to do that
really
too?
lost.
He lost the lotto.
Yeah, he lost a lotto, bro.
Thank you.
He really lost a lotto.
Like we trying to do it or what?
Big lotto.
After 8 Mile, it's like, oh, you don't want to diss Eminem.
Nah, Eminem.
I won't smoke, bro. What up, bro?
I just realized, man, Eminem. Eminem. I feel so stupid, right? Just trying to explain this.
Dr. Dre, don't just stand there and operate.
Y'all. That was hard, bro. That was hard.
No, he got songs where he was going crazy. But he also got songs where he was crazy.
I got it. And I admit that. It's like, but listen, have y'all ever moved 92 bricks before?
I lost them. You talking about player? What else? What else? Yeah, A1 credit.
Got more credit.
Simple fix.
Simple fix.
You heard?
I wouldn't believe it either.
All facts.
From the first to the fifth.
Got it all back. Now, if I ain't a hustler, what you call it? And this is all facts.
But that's the thing.
This is before
that's my
rap.
thing.
I never
That's my okay. In all seriousness.
Oh no! Don't get serious now.
No, because that's the thing, right? Jay-Z does rap about stuff that is very fantastical. Mm-hmm. But it's still closer in relatability than Eminem. That's
cool.
for
That's
me.
fine. That don't take away from his skill and what he could do.
No.
I don't think it has to take away from your skill. I think you can have skill.
But that's what he said. He like, but he's crazy. No, because and I'm like, cool.
No. Like, no, because John has said Eminem puts words together phenomenally.
Thank you, John.
You can put
I haven't heard that in like 10 years, bro.
But you can put words together phenomenally for a dumb reason. Like you can put them together for it to mean nothing.
Yeah,
that's sure. I think like
he did that. He made a lot of funny rap, man.
This is a good because, like we said, we all got sliders, and Cory Slider is technicality.
Yeah,
boy,
some of it is technicality. What is your ability to do that? Like I talked to Sam. I'm telling him about like that topic. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, what will be some of your sliders? And he said soul. Like one of his would be soul, right? And I'm like, it's just not quantifiable to me. Like, you know, I'm like,
get to the
and I'm like,
and it's subjective. I would say, like,
but you know, and he threw that off the top of his head. Like, I don't know if that's really gonna be one of his, but I'm just like, I need to be able to base this on something. You know what I mean? Like, and so technicality is a thing. Like, it's just a part of like, if you trash, bro. I'm just not excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't rap well. Like, and there's some cats, now I will say this, some cats who can't rap well, and I mess with their choice.
Yeah.
Like Birdman, bro. Yes, bro.
So
I hear what you say.
I get it. And so it's just like sometimes when somebody's rapping at technical at a high level, that's not my only slider, but when they technical, I just recognize it. I recognize. Shut up. I recognize it because I'm like, I rap. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like, yo, I'm peeping. Like, okay, I see. Oh, that's crazy. How'd you even find that? You know what I mean? I don't even know that word. You know what I mean, or something like that. So that's it. I'll leave it there. I got what I came for. He said he is a phenomenal rapper, and there's not many who can touch him. That's what his heart said. Y'all heard it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna listen back to this podcast and this is great. Don't cut this out. Don't cut this out.
This is all going on TikTok. This is gonna be the most clippable stuff. It's gonna be amazing. So we're still throwing out overrated rappers now. John started it off with the 20-minute Eminem bit.
I'm sorry.
I'm here to offer up another person, and I might get stoned for it, but it's okay. Black Thought. So we're not gonna talk about. We're not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna talk about this.
This is getting ridiculous to me. This. What am I? What is this podcast called, bro?
You're right.
This is crazy. This is talking about. What are you doing, bro?
Let's go.
It's been a nice episode. Remember,
we all on the wrong pod, bro.
Over. Nah, man. All I'm gonna say is this. Do we really think that this guy is top 5 or 10? Easy. Again, we going with the same top 5
all time.
Now I'm going lyricist.
No, we talking about all time.
All time.
MCs is my top 5 lyricists easy.
Yeah, he's not my top 10 rappers of all time.
Lupe in that too. But top 10 favorite rap or best. Bro, I'm not about to disrespect.
Come on. All I'm saying is you got to put an asterisk on it. Look, I'm not going to disrespect his lyrical ability.
You did.
Yeah. No, I didn't. I said that he's overrated.
Top 5
because he is overrated. Again, but that's the thing. He's a top 5 freestyler.
Yeah.
Top 5 lyricist. Top 10 lyricist. I ain't going to do that. But he's not top 5 of all time. Is all I'm saying. So yeah,
close. Wait, hold on. I don't understand. Wait,
again,
you said he's top 5 lyricists.
The technical ability.
You said he's top 5 lyricists.
Top 5 lyricists.
Okay, but you said what is your down? Like you just don't like his content. Basically.
What I'm saying is that
which I understand
the reason, and I'll explain the reason that he's rated highly is because of his freestyle ability and those flex bars.
That's wild. That's so bogus. This disrespectful.
No. I'm just saying that I feel like his appearances on radio in freestyling has launched him in a kind of a conversation that he probably shouldn't be in. Is all I'm saying. But freestyle, sure. Lyricism, sure.
Doing it for 30 years.
Rapping
this is crazy.
Nah, relax. Come on, man.
Oh man,
that's wild.
That was a safe answer.
That was safe? That was nuts.
Safe.
Black Thought?
Cause he can explain that.
Oh, you mean just the lyrics?
Yeah, the nigga won't be mad.
Because if I keep it a buck, I'm not necessarily going to them joints and like listening over and over. Okay. I just recognize that this man
put out a fire album with Danger Mouse,
and we didn't know. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's like we did. This is no hate.
And y'all got
we just didn't know.
Look, and if you listening, if you like sensitive to this topic, the trigger warning. But like I'm just saying, man,
you about to get choked out with a book bag, bro. This is what I'm trying to tell you.
Trigger warning on mine,
man. But look, I ain't backing down, bro.
Put a trigger warning on mine.
Who y'all got?
Uh-oh.
No disrespect.
Uh-oh.
But just white rappers. I'm cool off that.
Hold on.
I'm cool off white rappers.
Not even I.
Wait, I'm gonna challenge it. So you
of course you gonna challenge.
Like outside of Action Bronson, I'm cool off white rappers.
Mac Miller, you don't mess with him?
R.I.P.
I mean, he ain't living, so.
But you ain't mess with him?
He cool.
I got you.
But I'm cool off the rest.
I got you.
Logic.
What about? Okay, I'm with
Jack Harlow.
I'm cool off all that. Your Black Lives Matter bars, I'm cool off all that.
You know what that's. You know.
I'm cool off all of that. Yeah.
Now when he started naming names, and I'm like, I don't listen to him either.
Corday.
But I'm not saying it like that. This is just coincidence.
Did you say who?
Corday, I'm cool off, bro.
Oh,
he got like a lisp or something.
Black
Corday.
Yeah, I'm cool off that.
My issue with Corday is that you talked about the Dipset rappers trying to sound like the Bird gang.
I ain't
people.
say they was trying to sound. I'm just saying they all.
No, I'm just saying
similar.
you say they all sound similar, and I just feel like Corday is
I want to visit
not.
Harlem.
There's nothing. Corday doesn't separate himself from any of anybody.
I take you on Linux.
Give him a pass.
Yo, almost quoted the Joel's bar.
I mean,
but yeah.
I just want to state that the views of this guy does not necessarily reflect the views of the Takeover podcast.
My man. I mean, both of y'all flagrant. You know what I mean?
White rappers.
You list.
Oh, you saw
white rappers.
Yeah, he was wild.
I don't want to hear that.
He said
Get your accounting degree or something. Go figure that shit out.
Hey, so how you feel about Beastie Boys?
I'm cool. I mean, they was in the
swaggy
trenches though.
They was swaggy.
So hold on, when you DJing, you know what I mean? You don't hit them off with a low.
I mean, a bag is a bag.
I got you.
But like we talking personal opinion. You said
got you.
now for Jack Harlow, white rappers.
I got you.
I'm playing Jack Harlow at the spot.
Yeah.
But
First class.
are you moving?
In the crib, I ain't playing that.
Okay. It's not slippers worthy. You know what I'm saying?
I play Action Bronson. I like his style.
Yeah.
Some people.
So you like?
Some people call you. Some people call you a racist.
Oh, never mind.
So
you like Ghostface Killer?
We pro-black, yes sir.
You like Ghostface Killer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I like Action Bronson.
No, but he got his own style. He just got his own style. But I'm cool off of like.
I like him too.
And Hobson and all that too.
Oh, okay, I get you.
I'm cool off all that.
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, I see. I see where you're going with it.
You said Corday, white rappers,
But shout out to them.
Hobson.
Corday, all that.
Yeah.
He wow, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I don't hate your Corday take though, because people is treating Corday like he the next Cole.
He not.
But
not
he not
even close.
Yeah, he not.
Corday is. I like some of his joints, but yeah, I like. Actually, most of his joints. How
you feel about Dang, I forgot his name. What's dude that had to beef with Eminem?
MGK.
MGK.
Oh, Machine Gun Kelly.
I'm not here for none of that. That ain't my demographic.
Nah,
I get it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
My man said you are not welcome in the culture.
Nah, but shout out to, you know what I'm saying?
He a gatekeeper.
He a gatekeeper, bro.
Yeah, let me see ID. Oh, son, you wrote your Roma. You ain't know. Hold on. Turn around.
He got all
type of Z's in your last name.
That's how they get into the culture. You put raisins in your potatoes.
Run that back.
Next. He hit him with one of these, bro. You get the car and be like, hey, okay, cool. Yep, come in. We packed, bro. We full.
We actually full capacity.
We full. That's we ain't got no more room. VIP is packed. No, I don't want any money. I don't know, you good?
Nah, I just be cool off white rappers.
Oh, that's good.
Keep, you know what I'm saying, hippity hopping, you know what I'm saying, do your thing. But I'm cool off that.
Well, I guess my question to you is why?
I don't know if we want this.
Nah, it's really just relatability.
No,
like it don't feel like
I said,
like sometimes when the white rappers come on, they want to talk about how so much they in the culture. Oh, my auntie black and this why I grew up. I was eating watermelon too. Like, all right.
Oh, yeah, some flagrant come out where you like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
I voted for Obama. Like that's your first album. Like
he said the first album.
I feel you on that.
Kamala Harris, the mixtape. Yeah, I'm dropping Mama Kamala Harris mixtape tomorrow. Yeah, that's what we doing. All right, bro. Go ahead.
They call it
Yeah, got me a little beard. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got me a beard. I went to G's.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
I got one more. Slim Jesus, you remember him or not?
I do vaguely remember that moment.
I'm cool off that too.
He was like the white Chief Keef for a second.
Yeah, drill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was rapping about. I don't think he.
I don't remember that.
No, I think he was
made up a
imported.
block.
I think he was imported for sure. I think he was.
I think his uncle died or something, and they just named the block after his uncle. But his uncle had like diabetes or some weird.
Wait, what are you saying?
He didn't die for real. Like he wasn't even. His uncle wasn't even in the streets. They just named the block after his uncle. Like,
is this Slim Jesus? Who's this?
Yeah, this
uncle died.
Yo, that's wild. Slim block.
Yeah, this
That's
Peter
crazy.
Block. Yeah, we repping this. We had a stroke or something. It's like, yeah, we rapping this.
Oh, we off the rails.
We repping Peter Block.
Yeah, you know, my uncle died outright.
You come find out like he was just lazy with the insulin. Like, come on, bro.
He wasn't even doing this. He wasn't even doing his shots like that.
Come on, man. You was supposed to take them drugs. Now we got to name the block after. Dang, Peter.
Oh man. Okay.
All right, Cory, what you got?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little unprepared for this one.
Because you political.
Throw somebody out? Oh, you
No,
scared?
Cory
he's
funny.
scared. Okay, never
Cory
mind.
funny because he gonna slay you for your Eminem tape. Get at me for Black Thought, but then I'm unprepared.
I want to say it. Say it.
Say it. Say it. Come on, you want to say it, don't you? Dang, I was in the car thinking that a name popped up, but I'm like, I don't know if he overrated, but I don't know if I'm rocking with Pusha T that hard, bro.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what? You might be,
but you love Eminem.
But I think it's a. I'll say this, like I think it's a.
You love Eminem, but you just sit on your own.
Listen.
And your people from Virginia. That's crazy.
Hey, somebody get Dr. Ooh.
Oh my God. Hey, but you know what's so funny? Technical ability, he's high up there. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you.
I just don't necessarily relate with selling dope. And
last year,
you know what I'm saying?
Got hot because they told on me.
And when the clips was out, if I'm honest, I really, really dug Malice's joints.
I thought it was equal too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, a lot of people put Push Up, but I think Malice, man.
I thought
Malice was so nice. He said some stuff
nice. Yeah, I ain't listening to Malice today.
But
no, he not the same.
So
no
Push,
Malice.
I just because,
no Malice.
and I actually don't think that like as many people, you know, I think there's a lot of people that don't relate necessarily with it. Like I know cats like. Actually, I shouldn't say they jobs, but they got good jobs. You know what I'm saying? And it's like Pusha T is my joint, which I get and I understand it.
Yeah,
but
I'm play that in the gym, cool. But
I just don't necessarily because he heavy on it. Like we scraping the residue off the glass pot. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like,
nose is bloody in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
it was. You know, it's like sometimes I be like,
never went live.
What you say?
Nothing.
Shout out Drizzy. Shout out Drizzy.
It's just a Drake diss to push it.
Yo, what is this
Al Pacino.
Like, this what we need to be on.
This what we need to be on. See, this what we need to be on.
See, this what we need to be on right here. All this hand to hand.
No. I think I'm with you, though. Like, Pusha fire rapper, but after, like, recently in the last 4 years, like, people been like,
they be like, yo, he
great. He chatty patty too.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden, like,
yeah, don't tell the word about my baby, bro.
that's a fact, bro. And we ain't doing that.
That was crazy, though. I was like,
you need to get takeout now. Like, don't tell the word about my baby, bro.
The Drake spin was crazy, though. I wouldn't hide.
But I think that
was crazy.
Yeah. But that's the
spin
thing.
was crazy.
I think that was day.
Yeah, I think that my problem was like after that, like everything after.
Everybody a Pusha T fan.
Yeah,
like,
but it's like the
Right.
content don't measure up to that. Like he's still nice. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I-
100%.
He's crazy.
But that's I agree with the chatty patty bit though. I think that's what.
Don't put my
Yeah,
business
because
out
they
there.
told on me, bro. He said he wasn't a good father, and it was like, oh, he just killed him.
And then, bro, my thing is like, he enunciated his words when he said that you are
hiding a child.
you are hiding a child. Let that boy come home. That's crazy. Don't say that to me, bro. That's
We right
wild.
here.
Let that boy come
All
home.
type of things.
You imagine somebody saying that to you, bro?
Like, we playing
You are
Uno. I'm
hiding
with
a
my baby
child.
right now. It's a whole rollout. This for the deluxe.
That level of disrespect.
Look,
Yeah, you just stepped on
you
my
are
whole-
hiding a child. Let that boy
Bro.
come home.
He literally here watching the Baby Shark.
Yeah,
you gotta relax.
He was media takeout on that one.
Yeah.
The shade room. I ain't here for
And he
the,
said he
the
did
shade
because
room
he
bars
mentioned
either.
his
But that wasn't like that
it
was
did
like
seem like, and then he came at 40 real nasty. But you know what? Pac
Yeah,
was
that
like,
was
"Don't you
hard
got sickle
bar.
cell, Nick?" Like Pac was going crazy.
But Pac was wild and
And he
young.
came on the
But
track
Pac
like
was
that's
young.
why.
First of
you
all,
know
Pac
what
when
I'm
he
saying?
did
I
that,
did what I did.
Pac died in his 20s. Early 20s.
I think that all the
25
time.
when he
Yeah.
died.
I think that all the
Pusha
time.
was
bro.
like 40 when he dropped this. Why you talking like that? You 40, bro? Like you're good. You don't have to talk to people
That's
like this.
crazy.
Well, you know, it is what it is. I
Pac
get
was
it. Battle
all
rap.
He had weave in his braids.
Gotta relax.
You gotta relax. You gotta chill. Like there has to be some editing to this podcast.
He had to go see the Africans. Hair done fell out. He had to go get the.
You're not about to say Pusha T had a sew in. You're not about to tell me.
Dude said it's real.
Remy.
It's real thick, right? He said he got Remy. He got Remy 9. Like it's real thick in the front, and then it get real thin in the middle, and then it get thick again. Like I'm trying to figure out why it's super glossy in the middle of your braids.
If you would have asked me this question in high school, I probably would have said pot.
Yeah, I had to
Things have
revisit that
changed
though.
since then. Yeah,
I had to
exactly.
revisit that. Because like I looked at I told you this like in another pod, and I'll close after this, but like Pac reign in his time in the songs he was putting together in that short period of time. Unmatched. Yeah, he was unmatched. Like this guy was
100%.
just cranking them, and it was number ones. Like
Y'all talking about conviction and all that. 100%.
yeah, no.
But that's back when I only cared about bars.
Right.
Like, this ain't it.
Now, you probably would have said like Cassidy was better than Pac.
You know
or
that
something.
J. Cole line when he was
Flagrant.
like Pac had said F Jigga F Biggie. That's how Hov Big had me feeling out F Pac F Nas.
Yep.
I just couldn't do it. But now, no.
Yeah, I think that's Jay-Z fault. Ain't like Nas for a long time. That was Jay fault for sure. Cause I'm like, this dude can spit, bro.
And after
Made
Pac
Illmatic.
and Big, the South kind of came in.
Yep.
Especially
I
around here.
love that.
It was like Master
South
P,
King.
Yep.
then Cash Money, and then
Yep.
here.
The floodgates. Oh man. Okay. We here. The end of the pod, man. Thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all for being a part.
Thank you.
you
And
said-
sorry to white rappers.
I'm not gonna edit any
ain't
of this
sorry.
out. I'm not editing any. This gonna be the most flagrant clips on social media. But
Shout out to
man,
y'all.
Yeah.
We definitely gonna have a what's that warning though before.
Yeah. the views expressed.
Hey, I
on
say
this
something.
podcast.
I say something flagrant. You be like, "Hey, why you ain't share the joint?" Oh, that's crazy.
No, I'm tagging you.
Oh, that's crazy. You
Cory says that Pusha T is the worst rapper. The hot title and all that. Clickability. They gonna be like, Cory crazy. You're like, no, you didn't say that. I gassed y'all. Oh man, y'all know what it is. Fun, stay smooth. Peace.